we go, baby.
Have
Episode
my
12.
drink. 3 limes.
That's a classy Vegas beverage.
It is. It's the first time I had it was in Vegas.
I know. And plus your shirt has given me some real Vegas vibes too.
It does.
Yeah, for sure. For viewers at home, I don't even know if this will be part of it, but it's like a fat baby devil instead of like a baby angel.
It's like a cherub devil.
Yeah.
It's
cute.
Yeah.
But also sinister. Like my wife.
Yeah, I was going to say, just like me.
Yep. Very appropriate.
Are you? Oh, I didn't check the level of this. Hold on. It should be all right. Okay. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Sit back here. Just have a little drink,
Yeah, yo. Movie time. Fuck yeah, movies. Hey, yo, shut up. The movie's starting. Crack a beer and grab some chips. Get the doobie. Spark it. Melted butter for the popcorn. Better not fall asleep. I'ma hit you if you start snoring. Wait, hold up. Is this a drama or a comedy? The plot was trash, but I like the cinematography. The director has the vision. Check out these transitions. Might fuck around and analyze the tone and symbolism. She's pretty, but her acting skills remain to be seen. Don't mind me, I'm trying to count the boobies in the nudity scene. Daniel Day is in this, bro. The man's unrivaled. I think you're illiterate, though, if you don't like the subtitles. Is that just me? I don't know. I guess it must be. Shit's a little boring for the first half, but trust me, there's a plot twist, and the whole thing is real nutty. There's conflict he has to confront old buddy. Ronnie's probably ranting, and there's Cory yelling. Movies are a great medium of storytelling, so let's talk about it. That's what this show is for. We're gonna talk about some movies, maybe talk about some more. Who knows what's in store? No one but the Lord. Maybe talk about religion too, unless that strikes a chord. Point is, it's hardcore, so tune in if you're bored. Movie time, discussing movies and cinema galore.
Everyone, take it out. Take it out. Take it out.
So I think it's just that the tequila is all on the top.
Yeah, you were having a little bit of a hard time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't mix it, and so.
But as Krista says, maybe you just don't like that drink.
I
You
know.
make that face every time you drink it. For folks at home, Ronnie's drinking.
I feel like me and this drink are in an abusive relationship. I'm like, it's not the drink.
It's no big
It's
deal.
not
Yeah,
him.
no. I love it. I love it here. I don't want to leave.
I love this drink.
This is.
I also get made fun of because I order it with 3 limes.
It's a very specific amount.
And people are always like 3 limes. And
Apparently,
I'm like,
lime
yeah,
juice
3
doesn't
limes.
work because
I
it
didn't
gets
like it as
little too tart. But folks, you may have noticed, Cory, why are you looking a little disheveled there? Well, folks, I'm emulating this miniseries because
This trilogy.
What I say, miniseries?
Yeah.
Could be a miniseries trilogy. I don't know.
It's definitely a
All
trilogy.
right, fine. I'm emulating
It's
this
our
trilogy,
brand.
folks, and the trilogy, just so you guys are like, not wondering forever and ever, is it's called Vegas, baby.
Vegas,
and we're
baby.
talking about City of Sin. All right, so you see my disheveled look. All right, I look like I haven't slept. I've got the beard that's all wild, untrimmed, and untamed.
Oh yeah.
My face is a mess, folks. I just look like I just lost it big.
Yeah.
I look like I'm down $2,000 when at one point in the night I was up 900.
Yeah.
But things have gone poorly.
Hindsight is 20/20, my friend.
Well, so folks, luckily, I've never been an impulsive gambler. I think I'd really like gambling. I do like gambling, but luckily I've never been wealthy enough to ever really, I've never had disposable income like that. If I did, I'd be in the hole at
Dude,
all
when
times.
I've been to, we'll get into everything about my history with Vegas.
Of course.
That's where I was born. And one time I called my mom after I had visited once. And I was like, Mom, I learned how to do the video poker machines. She's like, don't do that. That's like crack. like they
very
have like,
addicting.
it's like, yeah,
It's
they
very
have
addicting.
like hierarchies of like, this is like what
So,
what we
like-
call lifers do, which is like the lifer gamblers.
Oh, totally. I feel like slots are like, they're like kind of like they're like the gateway drug. You're like, oh, this is kind of fun. Gee, I'm
yeah.
just going to pull this little handle.
Slots are the marijuana. of-
Oh, yeah. And then what's like the crack and like heroin, like video
Video
poker.
poker.
Yeah, probably
Definitely.
right.
Yeah.
It's folks, we've gambled occasionally, and luckily we've never ended really that bad at all. I think we broke even most times. I think we were down a little bit in Vegas. But
we were down a little bit
by
but
like $60 maybe.
the most I've ever gambled was with you. When I'm by myself, like I'll get like a $30 little like token for gambling, but I'm never serious. I don't go to blackjack tables. The only time I've ever done that was with you.
That was fun, though, wasn't it? We had a good time, folks.
And what was the other one? Caribbean
poker.
Yeah.
It was like 5-card stud, basically.
Yeah, that was really fun.
It was fun. You know, honestly, I think we had more fun gambling outside of Vegas, probably because the odds were a little bit better in our favor.
Yeah,
you know?
and there's just so much in Vegas. Like
There is. I know. And we need to explore again. We plan on going again, folks.
I was just there.
This is the city of sin. Ronnie was just there. She didn't do any gambling. I'm very upset. Like
We
she
did
goes
a little
there
bit
and
of
she's-
gambling.
You did?
I mean,
What, like slots, like penny slots? For a little
yeah,
bit?
like slots, and then I did like video poker.
I didn't know
and
you
then
did video poker.
I did one. A bunch of like the big slots, the ones that are like the jackpot ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you win anything?
Nope, didn't win
Oh.
anything.
No,
Me and Tiffany were just sad.
Just like down forever. Folks, it's a wild place. If you've never been to Vegas, just know. Get ready. A lot of people hate it. They think it's garish, uncomfortable.
Sorry,
And
I think
it's all
that's
good.
being picked up. What is happening though?
Oh, that's just Ramona probably. I don't know. Everything's fine. She's awake. Maybe. Is she asleep? I don't know.
Sorry.
It's fine. Either people like love it or hate it with Vegas, you know? Like
I know people are always like it's gaudy, which they're right.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah,
Like,
it's gaudy.
Dude,
That place is dope.
I fucking that's where
I know,
my
it's your
soul
soul.
lives.
I know it does.
Okay.
Ronnie wants me to move to
You
Vegas.
can tell
ain't
that
fucking
I
like
am desert
trash
trash
by
my
the numerous
multiple
fucking
gecko tattoos.
We
I'm
all know.
serious about getting like 3 small gecko tattoos in random places in my body just so I can make that
That's
joke.
I know. It would be really funny if that was the case. I'm like, I should have known. You know.
But I really
She wasn't
am.
Great Plains trash.
Like
I thought she
like
was.
in Vegas when you go outside it feels like you're inside of an oven.
I hate that shit, dude.
I
wanna
love
go
it.
fucking
Oh my
kill
god, it feels
myself.
fucking great.
Shut up. You don't. She doesn't actually like that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. It feels right.
You like being out there for maybe like a minute, but
Yeah,
if you were
but
out
then
there
I like
for
going
hours,
inside all of the air conditioned casinos, which are all
You-
connected, and so
Which is
then you
cool.
don't have to go outside.
which is very cool. So, folks,
So good.
Vegas, baby. All right, this is Ronnie's soul. This is one that was a long time coming. We knew we were going to hit the Vegas, some Vegas classics here. Now, the 3 movies that I chose, I wanted them to encapsulate everything that is Vegas, you know? Everything that this crazy, wacky city stands for, you know, where the mob is all like, you know, controlling that shit
Not
for a while. and
anymore,
stuff.
really.
I know, but it was pretty cool when they did.
Yeah, when they did.
It's pretty cool. They're like, hey, Vito, we're out in the fucking desert. What are we going to do out here?
Yeah.
You know, that's probably what they're saying. Guy's name was Vito, probably.
I
There
don't
was
think
a Vito.
so.
There was a Vito.
Okay.
You're telling me there wasn't a
I think
fucking
there was
Vito?
probably mafia members there that weren't Italian. I don't know.
What the fuck? Mafia is Italian. If you want to talk
Not
other...
all the time. There's Russian mafia.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
There's
All right.
like
You're
there's
right. No,
lots
no,
of
you're right,
types
you're
of
right.
mafia.
I was thinking that was specifically...
You're just stereotyping.
Oh, mostly fucking, I mean, you know, it's just fun to say like this, you know, this is fucking mafia, all right?
You look like you owe Tony Soprano money.
Look, Tony, just can't, look, you got to give me till Friday, man. My check's coming. Please, Tony, please. You know me, okay? You fucking know me, man. Damn, that's pretty good. I don't know.
That was pretty good.
That would have been good, right? I could have been a
that-
bit character.
Put that in your audition reel.
This whole thing is my audition reel. You know, someone asks me why I should be on this show. I'm like, fucking.
I already have a show.
Yeah, it's called Trifecta, motherfucker. Check it out, you know? So we have 3 films to look at today. And they are as follows.
Are you doing the teacher voice?
Goddamn, what'd I tell you about talking about my fucking career, all right? This shit is separate. Don't fucking talk about that shit ever again. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God.
I am gonna call you out when you have teacher voice though.
Sort of fucking good. All right, our 3 films are as follows. The first one is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, followed by 21. 21. That's the hand that you win in what game, my love?
Please don't rub your beard on the thing.
I did my lips that time.
It was clearly
I have beard around my lips. I couldn't help that it sort of got on there.
you could help
Just
to not
fucking
do it.
Tell me what that shit is, all right? I was throwing you a lob, and you just like are like, what?
Everybody knows what it is.
What is it then?
Is
it roulette?
Texas Hold'em.
Is it craps? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Is it
What
poker?
Is it? No.
God damn it. It's blackjack, folks. It's a lot of fun.
You know what else it is? Is
What?
the drinking age.
21. Isn't that a guy? Savage? 21 Savage? Remember him? You know he was...
You sound so old.
You know, I know. It was pretty embarrassing. I heard myself say it was bad. Did you know that he's from England?
I did know that because I remember seeing
They were
him
going
at
to
the
fucking
trial.
deport
Yeah.
him. That's crazy.
Deport him.
Well, he's not...
God.
Wait, is it like he's like... Maybe like West Indies or some shit.
Oh,
I
I
think
don't
he's
know.
like a British Isle or some shit. Anyways, yeah, so 21's our second one. And our third movie is Ocean's 11, which Ronnie had never seen. And we saw it. and it was great, and we'll get to it.
Yeah, I can't
We're gonna end
believe
with
that I hadn't seen it yet.
We'll get to it, and it's there are 3 very different movies, but why I chose them is because one of them deals with drugs and excess, the next with gambling. Technically, it's not gambling. They're playing the system, whatever. Fuck you. You know what I fucking mean. All right? And the last one, nothing more Vegas than a con. Now, babe, talk to me a little bit about your...
You must never do that again into the microphone.
Talk to me a little bit about your childhood and the fact that you kind of come from conmen.
Conmen. Conmen,
Plural.
as they're called.
Plural.
Which I just learned from this trilogy that it means confidence man.
Confidence. Yeah. Confidence man.
I didn't fucking know that. And
How are you
my
instilling
family
confidence?
is that.
Yeah. The Stas goes, should I not do that?
my
Oh,
God.
I gotta
No,
cut
it's
it. No, it's
fine.
fine.
It's
The
fine.
Stas goes, they're a little into the con
Not my
games.
mom's side. My mom's side are like good old people.
Well, they're not the Stas. That's why I
They're
said
not.
fucking Stas.
I know, but it's funny. It's just
I
that
know.
like my dad's
That's
like
why
the,
you're
the
not-
criminal like
That's why you're not truly like,
super fucked up.
Yeah,
I'm
you're just
slightly
What did
fucked
we
up.
say you were? You were neutral good, right?
No.
No. Oh, no. True neutral? No, what did you say?
No.
Chaotic neutral.
That's it.
That's fine. I can handle that. As long as there's no
What
evil
did
in
we
there.
say you were?
I was neutral good.
Nah,
Yeah.
neutral good. Yeah.
I wasn't lawful and I wasn't chaotic.
I
Just
love
neutral.
that.
Yeah, it's good. The law. I play fast and loose with the law from time
Oh,
to
do
time.
you?
I'm fast and I'm loose.
How are you when you talk to cops?
Hello, sir.
No, I mean like, are you good
How are
at
you
it?
today?
Because I'm pretty good at talking to cops.
I mean, I'm just super like non-threatening and shit. I don't know.
I feel like you always look kind of scared.
Yeah. They're like, sir, why are you sweating profusely? Like, so I'm sorry.
Do you
officer.
remember when you told me that when you were in the dorms with your friends and you had heard to put honey on your face?
Oh yeah, Manuka honey to help with my acne. Yes.
Please tell the audience what happened.
All right. So Manuka honey, which I guess is just a variety of honey.
Yeah, it's just
Right?
fun.
So I was like, all right, I want to fix this like acne that I had. So I put like Manuka honey on my face, and then my like roommate came back, and he's like, dude, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And I realized that I still had the Manuka honey on, and he thought that I was like sweating like viscous, like, fucking like thick ass fucking like just like upsetting
Why is that so
sweat. It
funny
was
to
very
me?
yeah, it's
Oh my
so
god,
just,
it's so funny.
just imagine that shit. Like I just look like
Like
gleaming.
if somebody
and it's
really
like,
thought that your
dude.
face was excreting anything
yeah,
that
I was like,
looked
oh
like
god, that doesn't
Oh,
look okay.
no.
That was quite a tangent. I don't know where the fuck that came from, but I'll
I don't
take it.
either, but
But yeah, I would never have made a good con man.
No,
I
you're
would've- I
terrible
would have fucked
at
it
it.
up. I know. I'm not good at lying. I'm very
pretty
obvious
good at
liar.
it.
Yeah. I wish you'd do more of it. I wish you would con our
There's
way
too
into
much
a
at
better
risk
life.
now.
But
Too much at risk.
what
You want me
prison?
to?
You
want
go
me
to
to put
lady
Ramona
prison. You're gonna have a great
through,
time.
like the glass castle because I'm like trying to pull all my cons, my
No.
get rich quick schemes.
As long as you don't get arrested.
Yeah, but like
Then if you did, you'd go to lady jail. Lady jail's dope. Like, let's be honest here. Lady jail's dope. You guys like have a lot of fun. You probably
please
like pillow
write in
fights and
if you're in
shit.
lady jail.
All right, you guys probably like fucking like I don't know, swap like your bras and shit. You're like, hee, look at your bra and me. That's crazy.
I don't know if ladies in jail get bras.
Yeah, of course. They're nice lacy ones, black ones, white ones.
We know
and, like,
nothing
pink
about
ones.
lady jail. You especially.
God, I know everything about lady jail.
You don't know
Babe,
anything.
You don't know my Google search history, okay? It's mostly lady jail. All right, lady jail pics. Lady
Okay,
jail
okay.
sexy. Anyways, so before we get off on the biggest tangent, let's why don't we go ahead and get started with our first one. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. 1998's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, starring Jonathan Depp.
Jonathan Depp.
Yeah.
Sir Jonathan Depp.
Benicio del Toro, I believe.
Please
I
don't
pronounced-
say Benicio.
You don't like Benicio?
That's like
Benicio del Toro.
Accio.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? That sounds right. Benicio del Toro and Tobey Maguire in a very strange
I know, I
little
love
role.
that.
Um,
And Gary Busey. If you're gonna mention
fucking-
Tobey Maguire, you might as well mention
excuse
Gary
me,
Busey.
all right. Gary Busey had like one line, and like
Tobey
Tobey
Maguire had, like, three.
Yeah, exactly, 3 times
See?
that many. So why would I fucking like talk about some random? This movie is a fucking trip. But before we get into all that, I think you're gonna want to hear these taglines. You know why, babe?
Why?
There are 9 of them.
Why? Maybe all over the years, like
Well,
they've re-released it.
There's that, and there's like some from other like countries and shit. So without further ado, let's rock right into this shit, because I think you're gonna want to hear this.
Okay.
The first one: give us your brain for 2 hours, and you will never be the same again. That's from Iceland. Wait, so I should say that differently. Give us your brain again for 2 hours. Wait, that's not Icelandic. Maybe. Are they all the same? Or I'm from Sweden. I'm
What
from
are you
Iceland.
doing?
Dooba 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 doo. What's
Okay.
Iceland? Or where is Iceland, I guess I should say.
In the Netherlands?
Oh, you fucking idiot. You don't know anything. Why'd I even ask you? Fuck, never mind. No.
I really have no idea. European
Greenland-
geography is beyond me.
Yeah, I don't think it's even in Europe. Is it in Europe?
Well, I mean, it's near Europe.
I don't know.
What
I
is it
I don't
then,
think there's
Russia?
enough facts to. No, it's just the sea. It's like it's just in the sea. It doesn't belong to a country. I mean, like, what's Greenland then?
I guarantee you that British has tried to own it, though.
Did you just say British? God, ladies and gentlemen, she is 4 sheets to the wind. Is it?
I
No,
am
2
not.
sheets to the wind.
I've literally had one drink. I think
yeah.
it was just that I basically took a shot because all of
Yeah,
the
it
tequila
all
was on the
hit
top
you.
of my
It's
drink.
fucking in the dome. Anyways, who knows about Iceland? Doesn't matter. Because this next one is from Australia. So guess what I'm about to do? Australian accent.
Please
Here we go.
do. You're just doing it from Bluey.
If there was, I know I can't even do my I have to focus to do my fucking Cockney accent because that shit is just fucking Australian. Like every time I'm like, oh, Cockney, yes, oh, this is that way. Anyways, fuck it. Here we go. If there was a trip to be taken, they were there. That was pretty good, wasn't it? That wasn't
is.
bad. That you get it when it says trip, babe. Now, when you are taking drugs and drug paraphernalia, they sometimes colloquially say that you are on a quote-unquote trip. So when they say trip, they're saying like a trip to Vegas and a trip on drugs. Like tripping.
Wow.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I know Ronnie's like super straight edge and straight laced and always has been. So
Never done a drug
I
in
kinda
my
had
life.
the whole time we were watching the movie, I'm like, all right, so babe, this is like, okay, so they're on acid right now. All right, and what mescaline is, and I had to explain every drug they were taking.
Yes.
It was pretty
Thank you.
like-
I'm so glad you were there for that.
Well, she was taking notes copiously. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
hold on, babe, make sure you grab this.
Because I was
That'll be
like,
important.
mescaline, that sounds cool. Where do
Exactly.
you think we could get some of that?
I told her a couple spots. None of them are great. I wouldn't suggest anyone going there after dark.
I'm pretty sure they stopped doing mescaline like 30 years ago.
I know a guy.
You know, a 30-year-old. Wait.
Yeah.
One 30-year-old
Yeah.
doing mescaline since he was born.
He's
Back when they stopped doing it.
he knows some hookups. It's fine, All right, I got some more. You ready?
Yep.
Come to Las Vegas, where the people are friendly, the rooms are comfortable, and the atmosphere is out of this world. Doesn't really
That's
encapsulate
not
anything.
super hard hitting. It's
That
just
sounds like
kinda-
just a
it
Vegas.
actually- yeah.
It just sounds like on a Vegas poster.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, out of this world. Yeah, no, that doesn't really encapsulate this shit.
I agree.
But I got another one.
Okay.
The true story of 2 men who found the American dream, but are having a little trouble remembering where they left it.
God
That's
damn
pretty
it.
fucking funny.
Okay,
I
that
like
one's
that one.
pretty good.
That one's good because they talk all about the American dream. They got the fucking
I
American
know.
flag. It's funny. I've been teaching that. And wait, nope, never mind. That's my profession. I can't talk about
Yeah,
that
what
shit.
the fuck are you doing?
But yeah, that shit's pretty interesting. I like that one. That one was pretty good. Next.
That's true. Maybe that's my favorite aspect of this movie. I'm gonna write that.
Oh, you're gonna write it instead of just saying it right now.
So we can talk about it later because you're doing.
You can
the
talk about it right
taglines.
now if you want.
Just go ahead.
Just fucking
go
say
ahead.
it.
Just
Alright.
go.
A road trip that's going places that aren't even on the map.
That's me. That's my whole life.
There was the ... ellipses. That's why I paused.
I know.
Between
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. That was pretty good. It was okay. We can't, folks. We like to riff on these, but there are 9 of them. I ain't got all night. You know.
No.
You boys got to get to sleep eventually. All right. So we're gonna get through these ones. Once in a great while, a film comes along that touches your heart and twists your brain. Do you agree with that? Did that shit twist your fucking brain?
Yeah. No, it didn't.
It also didn't touch my heart.
Yeah,
It did nothing.
yes.
I felt nothing.
I fucking agree with you.
I felt less than nothing.
I
was anger. Was
I'm
what I felt.
disappointed remembering
You're
like
I like-
edgy early 20s me that was like drugs are cool.
That's
like
very embarrassing.
I
for
agree
you.
with you. Like
I've never
back,
thought that because I'm a cool person and I always knew that drugs were bad. They were a big ol' no. All right.
Did you?
Yep. I said
Is that
no
why,
to drugs,
why
folks.
you smoked weed but you didn't smoke weed?
I didn't
for
inhale.
Many years?
All right. I
You
listened to
were
the
like
man. I
Bill
listened to Clinton. He said he didn't inhale. I was like, you know
Dude,
what?
when me and Corey
All right,
first
all right.
met,
Wait,
and
that
like
was
I smoked weed all
McConaughey.
the time, Corey would do it with me just because he was too afraid to just tell me he didn't want to smoke weed. So then he would just not inhale my weed, and then like a year went by, and then I think I just noticed one time I was like, I don't think that you're inhaling that, and you
I
were
was like, yeah, I am.
you were
Sure.
like, yeah, sure, and I was like, no, and then then a reel played in my mind.
You're like, wow,
of
you're
all
so
the
normal.
times.
Like you never
No,
seemed
of all
affected.
the times that we'd smoked weed together, and I was like, he was never inhaling. And then I was like, you just wasted my weed for a year.
Pretty much, yeah.
Thanks.
Well, then when I actually inhaled, I was like, oh, this is terrible. I'm never doing this again. This is awful.
You really did hate it.
I hate it immediately.
Aw, you don't like your mind to be altered except by alcohol.
Alcohol, I still have a grasp on it. You know, I'm like I can wrestle it back if necessary. You know,
Yeah,
get a
but
little
if-
bread in me.
if
You
you
know,
get too
a
high,
little coffee.
you're
yeah,
just-
you're fucked.
you're
That's
fucked.
why, like, yeah, with alcohol, I'll get back to it. You know,
You'll
it might
get
need a little
back
push.
to it.
It might need a little push, but at least I can fucking, you know, I still got the keys to the fucking convertible. You know what I'm saying? The next one, the ultimate trip to the heart of the American dream. That's a second American dream. The
I
fuck?
love that.
I do like that concept a lot. It's a fun one.
It's interesting juxtaposition with this movie, which is about
Fuck this fucking movie.
doing drugs and
I think this is my
being
least favorite movie
indulgent.
that we've watched on this fucking thing.
of this whole podcast
Swear to God.
ever.
I really think so.
Battlefield Earth.
Prefer it.
You prefer
I
that?
prefer it.
Actually,
It's
I
funny.
agree
It's
because
funny.
it's funnier.
You know,
to watch.
I literally couldn't
was
find
very
anything
boring.
where it was super. We had to watch more than half of it on like fast motion, like
Yeah.
more than double speed. And
Dude,
even then, I was
the
like,
crazy
that shit
part
was
is that
fucking
you never
lacking.
liked it, but I used to like it. Like I used to think it was cool. Had
Thank
like
God
a
that's
poster in
over.
my room.
You're like, hey, look at this. It's crazy. Hunter S.
Yeah.
Thompson. Dude, that guy's fucking insufferable. No offense. All right, I'm sure he's a great writer. Whatever. I mean, I have read some of his stuff. He's pretty good. But like, whatever. Like, fuck that guy. If you ever met him in real life, you're like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Stop
Yeah,
doing so
if
many
that
drugs.
person was
Ew.
near you-
Like, don't touch me. All right? What the fuck? Why are you doing so much cocaine, bro? Like, fucking chill out a little bit.
What does he smoke? Dunhills.
It's funny that you mentioned that.
Are you
Just-
gonna go
just
into
TikTok and away from that? Yeah. I got two more. 4 days, 3 nights, 2 convertibles, 1 city. That city being Las
Dude.
Vegas, folks.
it? That's me and Tiffany.
Totally right.
That's me and Tiffany. That tagline.
Yeah, but I'd rather watch you two go on a Vegas
agree,
vacation,
I agree.
Vegas
We should
adventure,
redo this
than these
movie.
two fucking people.
Except it's me and Tiffany.
You can redo this movie without it being so fucking trippy. You
I
know?
that the cinematography of the trippy parts are cool.
Yeah, but the whole thing, it's not like if that was just like 20 minutes,
I
I'm
know.
like, wow, this
It
is
makes
cool.
you motion sick.
It kind of does. With
Yeah.
the fisheye lens, this whole thing just feels like, I don't know. I've never had a bad trip, but I assume it feels like, feels like a bad trip. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Everything's good though, I think. Are you still good on there? Good.
Yep.
Buy the ticket, take the ride. That is the last, thank God, of the fucking, you know what, they needed that because how else are they going to fucking sell tickets? I don't know. Fucking just hit them with
Druggies
the
will
tag.
go see this all the time.
Yeah, just put something
I
towards
bet this
drugs
is one
in
of
them.
those like they play it at midnight at theaters.
They're
people
like,
come and
"Hey,
see,"
throw
and like,
something.
Yeah. It's drug
a
culture.
fucking, yeah, which I never was into. And I thought, you know, when I first saw it, I was pretty young. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I probably just didn't get it. No, I tried watching this shit again.
No,
I'm like,
no. You
no.
were just. It was like the emo phase for you. You never
Just I
had an
missed it.
emo phase,
Never had a drug phase.
and you never had like a druggy phase.
Thank God for that, right?
Yeah, you're just so well adjusted, babe.
I try.
You're not fucked up like the rest of us.
True. Now, you were talking about Chivas, weren't you?
Yeah, you can do this thing.
Because I do have the whole thing. So there's a very fun and great article. A journalist followed Hunter S. Thompson around. This obviously is based on Hunter S. Thompson. It was based on a book that he wrote.
Yeah, I asked you. I was
Um,
like, "Is this supposed to be
it is.
him?" It is, right?
Yeah, well, Hunter S. Thompson wrote a book with Roald Duke as the character, but it's basically him, right?
Okay.
So it's like it's nonfiction, but also like narrative, you know?
Right.
But so yeah, that's supposed to totally be him. And here is like his daily routine, which is crazy.
So yeah, they had like somebody follow him, like
for
they
like,
had, like
a, yeah, for
journalist
a full day, just to
just
basically
to see
like
what the fuck was up.
So 3 p.m. fucking hell, rise.
That's when he starts his day.
That's when he
3
starts his day.
p.m.
3:05, Chivas Regal with the morning paper.
Do you know
And
what Chivas is?
it's like an alcohol, right? Like a liquor,
So yeah,
right?
or a liqueur. Yeah.
With the morning papers and Dunhills, which are cigarettes. 3:45, cocaine. Of course, gotta get started.
yeah, that's
3:50, another glass of Chivas, Dunhill.
that's whiskey.
There you go. 4:05, first cup of coffee, Dunhill. 4:15, cocaine. 4:16, orange juice, Dunhill. This guy is fucking. 4:30, cocaine. No wonder this man couldn't like speak straight after like
Yeah, 50.
age like 50.
I
Yeah,
know.
holy shit. 4:54, cocaine. 5:05, cocaine. 5:11, coffee, Dunhills. 5:30, more ice in the Chivas.
More ice.
5:45, cocaine, etc., etc.
Et cetera, et
It's like,
cetera.
just-
I love
you know, he
that.
did fucking
That's
great.
what's included there.
6 o'clock p.m. Grass to take the edge off the day.
You've been doing cocaine for fucking
It's
hours.
like, oh, bro, yeah, let me take
Let me
let
smoke
me just
some
fucking
weed
smoke
to
some
take
weed.
the edge off all this coke I've been
This
doing.
is crazy, actually. 7:05 Woody Creek Tavern for lunch. Heineken, 2 margaritas, coleslaw, a taco salad, a double order of fried onion rings, carrot cake, ice cream, a bean fritter, Dunhills, another Heineken, cocaine. For the ride home, a snow cone, a glass of shredded ice, over which is poured 3 or 4 jiggers of Chivas. How
A
is this man
snow
alive?
cone that
How is he alive?
Whiskey?
I can't believe he's even like survived as long as he did. 9 o'clock starts snorting cocaine seriously. Before that, it was casual. It was a little casual.
I love the fucking journalist.
Isn't that
wrote
funny?
that.
10 o'clock drops acid. 10 o'clock at night.
After
11
doing
o'clock.
coke all day and eating coleslaw.
He's like, oh, you know what else I need? 11 o'clock chartreuse. What is chartreuse?
Good.
Look
I
that
think
shit up.
That's a liquor. I don't
It's
know.
got to be, right? Cocaine and grass. 11:30 cocaine, etc., etc. 12 o'clock midnight. Hunter S. Thompson is ready to write. Oh, holy shit. 12:05 to 6 o'clock a.m. Chartreuse, cocaine, grass, Chivas, coffee, Heineken, clove cigarettes, grapefruit, Dunhills, orange juice, gin, continuous pornographic movies.
This is like
For
how I have
6
to do my schoolwork.
Yeah, for 6 hours straight, that's what got him there. And then 6
It's a
o'clock.
liqueur, by the way.
6 o'clock a.m. Hot tub, champagne, Dove bars,
What's a Dove bar?
like the chocolate ice cream
Oh,
bars.
yeah.
And fettuccine alfredo. And 8 a.m. Halcyon.
Halcyon.
Do you know what that is?
I think it's a drug, but let me look.
Probably. Look it up. And then 8:20 sleep. What a fucking character, man. This Hunter S. Thompson fella, he was a little wacky, all right? He was a little
wacky.
insane in the membrane, as the kids say. Do the kids say that still?
Oh, it's meant for insomnia. So it's like a sleeping pill.
Of course. How else could you go
That's
to
how
sleep
he
after
goes- yeah,
taking
after
cocaine
doing-
for 12 hours straight?
You know what's funny? You were
And
joking
acid.
like at the beginning, like that, you're like, oh, you had to ask me about all the drug stuff. But the reality is that you were asking me about the drug stuff.
I know.
But the thing is,
I'm a little
that,
wimpy
like,
boy.
I know you guys will be surprised, but I haven't done that many
No.
drugs.
Ronnie stays away from the real hard shit, you know?
I've never snorted anything ever.
Yep.
Even
Doesn't
though
want to deviate its septum.
I mean,
Who
I
does?
just don't. There's something like
Icky about that shit.
Like
yeah.
my, I think I probably said it on this podcast, but my take on someone who does cocaine is like the dude who wants to be like, dude, we're gonna open up a motorcycle restaurant. Like we're gonna do it tomorrow. Like that's
Gotta
the
happen,
guy on
bro.
coke.
Like we're gonna fucking do it tonight.
I imagine I don't need uppers. I did
No.
Molly once, and
Were
it
you
just,
sweating?
No, it just didn't really affect me, and I didn't
liked
feel
it.
great.
I was
No, nope. So I really haven't done that many drugs.
I don't really need uppers either, but
No.
your boy would like them. Could use a little crystal meth. That's an upper, right?
I don't know, but you don't need it.
I mean, I do take Adderall, which is
I don't
a
know what
version
meth
of that.
does to you, but I know that you don't need it to do it to you.
Hey, I'm feeling your ankle.
I know.
It's
All right,
pretty bony.
get
It's
away
fucking
from
weird.
my bony ankle.
So I have some fun facts for you.
Okay.
Did you know that Jack Nicholson and Marlon Brando were originally considered for the roles of Duke and Gonzo? That would have been a fucking wild ride, especially at this time. They were both old as shit.
Jack Nicholson pretending. Okay,
All right,
Let's
I'm
talk
Jack
about-
Nicholson. You like that? I'm Jack Nicholson.
I really hate actors pretending to be on drugs.
What?
It works like once.
All right, who did it once?
I don't
then?
know, but I'm just saying. I remember there's probably at least one. I was like, that kind of seems accurate.
But you don't like these two on it?
No,
Benicio
it's
and
so
Johnny?
fucking unconvincing,
Jonathan.
dude. Jonathan does not sell it for me. It looks
But
like
it's over the
theater
top.
kids.
It's supposed to be over the top.
Yeah, it looks like a theater kid pretending like. It's like if you go to like a party in high school and like you give a theater kid a drop of acid,
They're
but
like,
it's fake. It's
Yeah.
not real,
They're
and then
like,
they act
"Hey,
like they're on
it's purple
acid."
elephants, and it's crazy
Exactly.
that I see that.
That is exactly what I imagine when I watch this fucking movie. Is like that's what it's like. I don't know.
I assume that was probably the director. Terry Gilliam, folks, directed this. Wild motherfucker. Made Brazil.
What else do you do?
Made Brazil. The Man from La Mancha. Don Quixote. He's a weird guy. He also was part of the Monty Python crew. He did Monty
yeah, I
Python
remember
and
you
the
telling me that.
Holy Grail. Which you're weird. Ronnie's weird about British comedy, and besides the IT crowd, which is weird, because that's pretty goddamn British. But she's like, I don't get it. Why are they so dry? Why are they just
I'm
like?
in love with Chris O'Dowd. That's why I love the IT crowd.
He is very dreamy. A lot of women are attracted to him.
Fucking great.
You
Like
probably like Bridesmaids just for his performance, I'd say.
I know
It's
I
a
need
good
to
movie.
see it for that. because I'm
something's
very
up.
attracted to
I
him.
think it's Kristen Wiig. I just don't. I think something's
Something's
rubs
up
me wrong
with,
about her.
about that movie. Oh, Kristen Wiig, yeah.
I don't know what it is about her. I just don't like her performance. I just don't like her as a person. I'm
Is
sorry,
she too
Kristen.
SNL for you?
No, there's something up though. I don't know.
There's something up.
I like Maya Rudolph. You know, she's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, she's
I
good.
don't. I nothing her.
Yeah.
Like if I found out she was shot in the face
She's great
today, I
in
wouldn't care.
Big Mouth, which you don't care about. So.
God, that movie. Anyway, other people that were considered, Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi,
Interesting.
and Blues Brothers. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
And then John.
So funny. My French boss. I'm a personal assistant, so I went to her house and I called her the other day. I have to like check her mail and stuff. She currently lives in France, and she was like, "Vero, you have to see this movie. It's called The Blues Brother." And I'm like,
That's hilarious.
"You
that
just saw The
said that.
Blues Brothers? Yes, I love it so
You've
much."
seen The Blues Brothers?
Yes, yeah,
my
yeah.
God, yeah.
But I love that she what?
Your feet are cold as hell.
Yeah, I know. They're cold and sharp.
I like it. That's
yeah,
so funny.
I love that she was like, yeah, I just discovered the Blues Brothers for the first. It was so funny.
I've
She was
actually
like,
never
have
seen
you
it.
heard of this movie? And I'm like,
She's like,
yes.
I don't know if you've known about this, but there's,
Yeah.
there's this
I
art
love it.
film out there.
She was great. I was so happy that she saw that. She's like, it's so good. It's like American comedy. I'm like, yes, very
I
much
wonder
so.
what French comedy's like. It's like,
I know.
I don't feel like
Dude, I've been
getting
getting
up
into
today.
some like I want to watch some French.
Of course she
movies.
does. See, you have too much on your plate. You need to
I
calm down.
know,
All right, you're
I
super
know.
overwhelmed. I won't tell about what physically it's done to you, but you know it's pretty hilarious what's happened.
It's not hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. Don't cut this. It's hilarious. We can leave our audience to guess and wonder, and it'll be great. And then let's see. But eventually it became like Hunter S. Thompson met Johnny Depp. It's like, oh, it's got to be you. They were fucking super close. He like shaved Johnny Depp's head to be like himself at that point, right?
Cute. Just a haircut.
In
with the
fact,
bros.
all of the clothes that Johnny Depp wears were actually clothes that Hunter S. Thompson wore in the 70s.
That is so cool.
Isn't that great? And Hunter S. Thompson does show up in a scene in like
I know,
a weird
you
flat,
showed
yeah.
me.
And he's like, "Oh, that's me." And then he turns around, it's fucking Hunter, which is cool. Oh, Hunter. We know a Hunter.
I
Isn't that weird? I
know.
never think about it like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
So there are a few other directors that wanted to do this movie. Martin Scorsese.
Scorsese. You must stop.
Scorsese.
You're
That's
gonna
pretty
make
good.
me cut shit out.
You're afraid of the Italians?
I'm
not afraid of that. We haven't had to fear Italians since World War
Stop
II.
saying-
Okay.
Don't correct yourself from saying
I
Italian
almost said it like
to
normally.
Italian.
I like to say it better that way. Look, all right. Since Mussolini, all right, I don't fear that flippin' country. Okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
All right, you must stop this.
You're worried about this?
Italian rant.
Italian. Thank you very much. And look, I'm
Okay,
pretty
okay.
sure we're gonna be fine. All right. And then Oliver Stone. Fuck Oliver Stone. I'm sorry. I'll say. God damn it. Now I'm fucking pissing off all the Stone fans and shit.
Stone.
Just cut it out.
Wait, what does he do?
What doesn't he do? I'm just kidding. Let's see. He does Born on the 4th of July, World Trade Centers,
Wait.
Alexander.
Is it Born on the 4th of July? Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Okay.
He should have won an Oscar for it, a lot of people think. I guess he's okay. He did the JFK one. He just does a lot of like historical shit. He's okay. He's just kind of The Doors. He did. I don't know. He's just like, fuck that guy. He doesn't matter.
Don't say
He's not
fuck that
interesting.
guy.
No, fuck
Okay.
Oliver Stone. I'm sorry. It's the case. So yeah, that's him. And you know, remember how I was saying how fat Benicio was looking? He gained 40 pounds for this role.
That's as much as I gained when I was pregnant.
I thought it was 50.
Maybe.
Let's ask Dr. Sal.
I know. I miss her.
I know, she's great.
Can you believe I used to be 40 pounds heavier?
Now you're just wasting away to nothing.
Stop. I really
Don't cut this. I'm serious.
I know,
Don't
I'm
cut
not.
anything.
I'm not
It's
going
hilarious.
to cut it. I think that your family thinks I have an eating disorder.
We all do. We're
I
actually
think
we're planning.
everybody- are you guys
we're
planning an
Yeah.
intervention?
All the friend group. My parents will be there. All right. I've told Ramona what to
Please don't
say.
do this.
She's
So
got a little like note card. I'm just kidding.
I'd rather die. Have you
No,
ever
you don't.
seen like
You're just
clips
thin and
from
great.
that
Yeah, it's
show
great.
Intervention? Like it makes me want to die.
Intervention.
inside.
I'm sure it's very uncomfortable for everyone involved. And don't worry, we're not gonna. I told you as long as you stay over 100 pounds, it's gonna be fine. If you
my
drop
God.
into the 90s, there's
Please
gonna be hell to pay.
Please stop.
It's gonna be fine. This is hilarious. This is what the people came for. All right.
Okay.
So he gained 40 pounds, which is crazy, right? The most weight ever gained by an actor was Vincent D'Onofrio for Full Metal Jacket.
Oh,
in which he gained
really?
70 pounds to play Private Gomer Pyle.
Yeah.
You're Gomer Pyle. Great scene, great movie. All right movie, actually. The first
Yeah, the
part was
first
good.
part is good.
Yeah. But that's Kubrick. We'll get into him eventually. The fisheye lens can suck a dick. I fucking hated everything about it.
I agree. It's too many close-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Too much like this is what drugs looks like.
I was just like, I couldn't believe how long it was. It was
that
2 hours
is
long,
absurd.
right?
It's absurd how long
I was
it
thinking
is.
a cool 90. I could have
Totally.
probably chilled with it, but that shit was so fucking long. I was like, what are you doing here? What are we doing here? Luckily, we
I
were
was
able to
bored.
watch that shit.
We weren't even halfway through, and I
Oh,
was
yeah.
done watching.
Oh yeah, not good. I was not a fan, and guess who wasn't a fan? Should we get into our Rotten Tomatoes score?
Yes. Okay.
Guess it.
So, Rotten Tomatoes hated this. It's 14%.
No, wait, a bit higher, 50%.
Oh, okay. What was the audience score?
89. Because they're all
That's-
fucking pretty like, hey
yeah.
man, I like that shit. You just
It was
didn't understand
cool
it.
as drugs.
Critic
It was cool as
consensus.
drugs, bruh.
Critic consensus: visually creative, but also aimless, repetitive, and devoid of character development. I
There's
agree with
no
that.
character development.
There's nothing. What's the point of me watching this? Why do I care?
What am I learning?
I don't give a shit about the characters. Honestly, I hope they die in a fire. Like that's what I was like when they're fucking doing all these drugs and being annoying as shit. I'm like, please, someone like
I
just
know
shoot
they're like
them.
making everybody's lives around them so hard.
Somebody should shoot those men. All right. Shout out to Grandma Sue. Okay. All right. I got you, girl.
Have we told? I should probably say what it is
Please
now, right?
go ahead.
So, my mom and my grandma and I went to a Bob Seger concert
Shout out to the legend.
and Jay Giles band. They do the
My blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold.
There you go.
Angel is a centerfold.
That's it.
Angel is a centerfold.
They
My
do-
blood is like.
You must stop immediately.
I refuse to. But yes, so they're doing
They
that.
do that song, and my grandma's just sitting there, just like she just has a smile on her face. She's like this, like just sitting there, super plain faced. And then at the end of the set, he was like opening for him. I was like, "Oh, it was so good, right, Grandma?" And she's like, "Someone should shoot that man."
God, and it's like that's where she comes from. When I met her Grandma Sue, I was like, oh shit, like because her Grandma Sue's like, when I met her mom, I was like, they have like a similar sense of humor, but overall personality, I feel, or like just like their overall overlook, like or their I don't know, like I didn't see all that similarity. When I met her grandma, I was like, oh shit, that's like it like almost skipped a generation of like you know,
Yes, for sure.
like and just in general, like I don't know.
My grandma's more of like a badass though.
That's the thing, yeah.
Than I am.
That's true, but
So-
I feel like there was
I have my
definitely
mom's sort of like good nature.
it's
for
an
a lot
interesting
of
mix of those
things.
two, and obviously that you have a lot of stats going
Yeah,
too.
ugh,
But it's
unfortunately.
interesting to see how like she got from her grandma. There's so much to shoot at.
Someone
It's really
should
funny.
shoot that man.
So with a budget of 18 million, I don't know where that shit went. Probably the sets. All right, like I will give it
Sets,
this.
yeah.
The sets. It was very like
There was some good
looked
computer
really good.
animation too.
There
Or
was
not
no animation.
Not computer, but like they did animation like when the floor was moving.
Oh yeah.
And like
That was probably computer. Yeah, but overall it was practical,
Right.
which I thought was fucking cool. All right, that was pretty fucking cool. Whatever. 18.
That's the only thing that's great about this movie is just the sets and the costume, the design.
Just show me a picture of it. I'm like,
I
cool.
know.
Like, I swear to God, if I saw 3 screenshots, I would have been like, I got this movie. I get it.
Yep.
You know, fucking go to Wikipedia, look up the plot. On 18 million, all right, gross. United States gross of 10 million. Worldwide, 10 million.
Oh no.
This shit was flopped.
Super
Obviously,
flop.
I'm sure it made plenty on like, I'm sure like, you know where this probably prospered was video, right?
Right.
On VHS.
Yes.
People are like, bro, you haven't lived
It's a
until
cult
you've
classic.
seen this shit, bro. Like you don't even know. Like they understand, man. This is the American dream, man.
Yeah, it is.
You don't
People are like
understand
that.
it, but they do.
I don't
Anyway,
know. I had some friends that were like that weren't so bad. I didn't like hearing them talk about that.
yeah, it's fucking dumb, and they're dumb.
But
And
like
you're
some
dumb.
people think that, and that's okay.
that this is the American
Yeah,
dream.
some people can like this movie.
I guess, but fuck that. So does it? It definitely doesn't pass the Bechdel test. There's one woman in it, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Christina Ricci.
Obviously doesn't pass the Bechdel. But I would like. I'm curious about. Oh, and here's your phone, by the way.
Oh, you got it out of Ramona's room?
No, it was literally under my butt the whole time. I was feeling a buzz, and I was like, "That's weird." I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
I'm so
but
glad that you found it. All right.
Yeah,
good.
so it was never in Ramona's room. Anyways, fuck, marry, kill. Why don't I'll start you off? Okay.
Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill.
I hate this. I hate
Benicio,
Uh-huh.
Johnny,
Uh-huh.
Toby.
Well, I really hate the weird balding cap that Tobey Maguire is wearing in this movie.
Do you know about why it looked weird in that one scene?
Why?
Because they had to do that with reshoots. So when he I think originally was like actually bald or whatever, they had to put on like a cheap like bald wig, or else it would have cost like $15,000 or some shit for the reshoots. So that's why it looks weird in that one scene where it's like, you know, because
Yeah,
when
it
he
looks
first
really bad.
there's certain scenes where it's like, oh, that looks kind of normal. It's because he had actually shaved his head, or I think he just had short hair.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
at this
yeah.
point, his hair was longer, so they had to put it. Just like looked weird as shit, right?
Wow.
So what are you
That's
doing with
very
him?
interesting. I'm gonna fuck him.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna marry him.
Yeah,
And
actually,
then I'm
he's
gonna
the most
fuck
stable.
Hunter S. Thompson.
Ew, more than
and then
Benicio?
I'm gonna kill Benicio. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna switch in that. Okay. I will marry the little. He seems okay. I'll marry him.
Does he?
Fuck Benicio. I've always had a thing for Benicio, even if he's a little
Even
chubby
like
and
that?
shit. I'll take it. That fucking dude, fucking Duke's got to go. I will put him. I'll put him out of his misery myself.
You hate him. So
Bullet in
much.
his head. I don't know. He's fucking annoying. He's like, it's bad country. I'm like, get the fuck, shoot yourself, okay? If you don't do it, I'm doing it. All right, fuck you. You're done. You're done. All right. And you know what else is done? That fucking movie. Fuck that movie. Never talking about it again.
All
Our
right.
second film, babe.
Uh-huh.
It's called 21.
Yep.
2008's 21. This movie's interesting. This is the one you knew the best.
Yeah, it is. This is one I used to watch.
You used to watch this religiously.
Yep.
Probably with your old boyfriend. Should I shout him out?
No.
Can I call him? Come on.
No.
What if he listens? He'll be like, "Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, I used to date that chick.
I'm sure he's
I
saying
remember
that
her.
anyway, even if
She was pretty cool.
even if you don't
She
mention
was good
his
for
name.
for a good time. She was fine.
The only reason to mention his name would be other people to be like, oh,
Oh, they used to date. All right, fine.
which is lame.
But in obviously the first one had 9 taglines. This one only has 2.
Thank
Right.
fucking Christ.
So here we go. And they're not even good taglines. They're just like, I don't know, fuck it, put
Are
it. This
taglines
is,
ever fucking good? There was one
They are.
good one from the last
they're all
one.
good.
No.
They're all good because I'm fascinated by what they're trying to do to sell. All right. But here's the thing about
They're
this
all
one.
good.
They didn't really need taglines because they're like, it's fucking gambling. We will sell
Yeah.
tickets because this shit's a great concept. All right. Inspired by the true story of 5 students who changed the game forever. Yeah, fucking Asian students, and yet they whitewash the
I
fuck out of it. We'll
know.
talk about that later. I get very upset. And next, they proved the Vegas. Wait. They proved the Vegas blackjack system was beatable by beating the hell out of it. Oh my god, damn! Did they beat the hell? They beat the fuck out of it.
Is that the whole
Yeah,
tagline?
that's the whole thing. Yeah. I mean, not my added annotations.
Oh,
but
it's
yeah.
not?
Oh my god, babe! We forgot to do a blurb for fucking Fear and Loathing.
Shit, guys.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
It's
It's fine. We're
I've been
just gonna
losing
skip
heart.
it. We
no,
didn't
no,
even
no.
like it. We didn't even
No, we didn't like it. Fuck it. What are you gonna say? They were
Just
fucking
look
partying
up
all
the
the time.
wiki. I know.
But
I'm sorry.
whilst I grab another beer, why don't you go ahead and hit us with the blurb for 21?
Okay.
And a much more enjoyable and watchable film.
I shall.
Dead air.
Dead air. Okay. Inspired by the true story of MIT students who mastered the art of card counting and took Vegas casinos for millions in winnings. I fucked that up somehow.
No, you got this. Keep going. I'm proud of you.
Looking
And I
for a
love you.
way to pay for tuition, Ben Campbell finds himself quietly recruited by MIT's most gifted students in a daring plot to break Vegas. With the help of a brilliant statistics professor and armed with fake IDs, intelligence, and a complicated system of counting cards, Ben and his friends succeed in breaking the impenetrable casinos. Now his challenge is keeping the numbers straight and staying one step ahead of the casinos before it all spirals out of control.
Oh, brother. They got a lot of gambling puns in there.
There
you know?
were. I like that. It was like the same guy who did like Fast and Furious.
Of course.
Shit.
Yeah, it's like cars. I don't know. Fuck it. Make car puns.
Yeah.
Gambling.
Card games.
But no, as the now defunct Kevin Spacey said, this is
Defunct.
not gambling. all
Yeah,
right? This
yeah.
is counting cards. This is a professional money-making scheme. All right?
Right.
You don't fucking gamble. And remember when they did gamble at one point? It's
Yeah,
like, you fucked up. You fucked up.
Played a cold table.
You fucked up. Right? And I mean, look, the best of us do it. Now, I'm going to say something, and it might not be a popular opinion, but fuck Jim Sturgis. I'm sorry. I don't like him in this
You
role.
know? Yeah, I don't like him
think he
very much
is.
anyway.
I don't like him as an actor. Even in Across the Universe, which is where he became fucking famous, something's up with him. I kind of want to beat his ass. I don't know why, but he's got to get hit. Like,
I just wrote for he wasn't in deep enough for this role. Like he has no emotional depth.
now I wrote in here that we should try to recast it. Is there someone that
Okay.
you'd prefer in that role? I could think of someone.
Who?
Andrew Garfield.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have that sort of like
Yeah,
scrawny, like
you
white
could
guy
have
type.
that.
Garfield's got the goods. Look at him in Social Network. That he can pull off.
Yes.
You feel for
Although
him in
you
that.
know what my first thought was.
He is British too, but like he does much better. What?
Was what's his face from Social Network? Jesse
Eisenberg?
Eisenberg. Yeah.
He's a little too. I don't know. He's a little too squirrely.
I could
you know?
see him like maybe being one of the people on the team though. He's got that like
He could have been
smarty-
for sure. He could have been one of the
Fisher?
other guys. Yes,
Yeah.
he could have definitely been Fisher. Shit, get the whole gang together with Social Network back together.
Yeah,
Andrew
to make
Garfield.
this movie.
Garfield does what Jim Sturgis is trying to do
Yeah.
much better. He does that awkward feel.
Also, Jim
right?
Sturgis and the bitch in this do not have
No
any
chemistry.
at all.
At all.
Such a bummer.
It is really funny when he tries to kiss her on the train.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, that sounds like a horrendous. Has that ever happened to you where guys like try to, and you're like, yeet? Like you just had to yeet him away from the kiss?
No, I'm lame enough to just let a guy
You're just like,
kiss
I
me.
don't know, fuck it.
Yeah.
I
I would rather kiss a guy I don't want to kiss
Than
than
to-
to reject a guy.
because that's like just
That
too
is
uncomfortable.
like, yeah, like
I get it. I
like it doesn't have to be like a drawn out kiss. Like just be
But
like
person shit. You're
We're
like,
just
"All right,
friends."
Okay, tee-hee."
a just friends.
Here's what you do. You just hit him with a whoop. Hit him with the fucking cheek. Is that worse? I feel like that might be worse than just like
that is
fully,
everything
like,
is terrible is what you're describing.
I
If
feel like you're
there's
triggered
any
right now.
scenario where a man is trying to kiss a woman when she doesn't want the kiss, there's no good thing to do.
It's pretty good.
There's not.
Yeah, you're right. Luckily, I've never been in that situation before. One, because I'm super attractive. All right. Two, because I've never really tried. So that's.
But you will.
I'll get there. I'm coming in tongue first. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's the way to kiss, right? Tongue
No.
first.
All right, go ahead.
I think so. What do you mean? All right, go ahead. That's all I got. Podcast over. No, I'm just kidding. What's weird, Kate Bosworth. One, I don't really. How do you feel about Miss Bosworth? Miss Catherine Bosworth.
I don't care about her.
She's kind of like boring hot. I don't know.
I don't.
It's weird. Her and Kevin Spacey were in 3 movies in the span of 4 years. There was Beyond the Sea, which is the Bobby Darin story. Somewhere. Beyond the Sea. Somewhere.
How dare you not sing
Waiting
Knife?
for me. But it's just the movie was called Beyond the Sea.
Oh,
the shark fate. Wait. How does such teeth deep
please.
and it has them out of sight.
Wow. It's really nice. Audience loves this version of this song. They definitely didn't put
Back
on
the knife.
a podcast to listen to a podcast.
Look, I think I sound good on. I've been wanting to like sing on mic, like
You
not
should.
not on here, but I'm like I want you to
like
set me up.
record your
Yeah,
own
yeah,
things,
like
you
just
can
for
do it
fun.
just like that.
I know you need to teach me. It'll be great.
Okay.
Anyways, that was great, and that was what was the other one? Beyond the Sea, this one, and then Superman Returns. Fuck that movie, by the way. But they were in all 3. It's fucking weird.
That is weird.
In one of which they were like in Beyond the Sea, they were like husband wife or like boyfriend girlfriend, which is weird because Kevin Spacey's super old.
Yeah,
and he's a total creep. Fuck Kevin Spacey.
I
Look,
have
I was
even-
brave enough to admit it.
Yeah,
Kevin
you were so
Spacey,
brave.
Fuck that guy. Continue.
I wrote in here, I can't believe I never noticed how creepy he is.
As a character in this,
Just in general, as an actor. Like, American Beauty used to be one of my favorite movies.
I know.
And it's hard to watch it now because,
I know.
obviously.
That's icky.
But, like, yeah,
Super
he's
icky.
super creepy.
Like,
Even
he's trying
in
to fuck
this.
like an American Beauty for sure. But yeah, he just has this weird way
He has
about
a weird
him.
vibe.
And you're like, okay, I
I think
totally
I used
get.
to like it. I think I don't know.
I thought it was cool. I
Yeah.
mean, he's a great actor.
But,
like, there's no
in the light
denying
of
that.
anything now,
So
I'm just
it's hard to see, but fuck that guy. I'm glad he's dead. Well, he's not dead, but if he were dead, I'd say I was glad he's dead.
Hey, so I have a
You
question.
don't have to cut that, by the way.
What?
I think everyone can agree that they'd be glad if Kevin Spacey died.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
No, I'm not cutting.
No. Tell me the question.
So was Lawrence Fishburne supposed to be? I'm sorry, Larry Fishburne.
Nice.
Was he supposed to be in the mafia?
No.
He just worked for the casino as the
Yeah.
security,
He was,
or
just a
being,
tough, he was a tough fucking guy. He basically
that was his
comes
that
from,
was
like,
his title. Tough fucking guy.
Yeah. No, he comes from a different age in Vegas. Vegas
Yeah.
that was like that, and it's kind of interesting because it's like the new Vegas is coming in. New
That's what.
Vegas.
Yeah, they have the whole thing. They're
Yeah,
talking
they-
about like, oh, you got
They're
the
like
new
we're
system.
extinct and shit. Like
Instead of his system of just beating the shit out of anyone he suspects is
hell
card
yeah,
counting.
hell yeah, dude. I think that's probably the best part of the movie is Lawrence Fishburne.
I agree.
Honestly, just he has such gravitas. This man fucking started his career, film career in Apocalypse Now. He lied about his age. He was 14 years old. He said he was 18. And from there, he's been dazzling.
I also
every
think
fucking
the
time.
storyline with Jim Sturgis and his robot making friends is
it
really
cringe as shit?
interesting.
Oh,
No,
you
I
like
think
that?
I liked that part. Yeah,
Shout out to Josh Gad. That man's been killing it recently.
he has.
He is a surprisingly good singer. And he, obviously is on
yeah.
Broadway and shit.
Yeah.
Played Olaf.
Olaf, that's right.
Good guy. Good guy. I'll come out and say it.
You know what's
hopefully
funny?
that won't bite me in the ass when it turns out he's like, a
I know.
rapist or
Now
some
we're going to
shit.
be making another episode.
Like,
where
I'm
we're
sorry,
Josh Gad.
Josh Gad is canceled, and I apologize. Continue what you were saying, babe. You're beautiful.
Every single Vegas movie has the same introduction to Vegas. It's like an aerial helicopter shot of the strip and like casinos, and then there's
And a
some song.
What was the song in this? Do you remember?
I should have written down the songs.
I
for
remember the Ocean's
everyone.
11 one was, but I don't remember the one in this. But yeah, you
I
gotta
don't remember what this one
So
is.
it takes place in Boston. And they're fucking sucking Boston's dick real hard. They're like, oh, MIT, look at this beautiful. Oh, we're rowing over here. Look at this. Wow. Fuck Boston. I'm just kidding. Boston's beautiful.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why are you
But-
burning so many bridges this episode?
Fuck Boston. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Vegas, dude, it always looks good in all these movies,
Dude.
right? That's kind of the coolest thing about it is seeing Vegas. It's kind of I liked seeing in Fear and Loathing like the 90s Vegas. 'Cause this is like the 2000s Vegas. It's getting a little like
It's like how
crisp.
Con Air had the 90s Vegas, which was
Oh, I
fucking
forgot
great.
about
Yeah.
that. They crashed into that shit. Yeah, there was something really nice about 90s Vegas. And it's gotten a little
It's
cleaner
cool.
for this movie, but it's still really cool.
It is, always.
Where were they staying? Did we figure that was at Caesars?
I think it was
Palace?
Caesars. That was my theory. I never
Makes
looked it
sense.
up, but that just based on what it looked like.
It's like you said with his Boston friends, it's an interesting like sort of juxtaposition between the beautiful people he's hanging out with in Vegas
Yeah,
and he goes
yeah.
home with and he's there with the
It's like
uggos
the dorks,
and stuff.
yeah.
It's,
I just think that those friendships are the only things that have real chemistry in the movie. Is like otherwise all the other characters don't really have.
I think
There's also
everything's
something
off.
sort of weirdly sexual between Kevin Spacey and Jim Sturgis in this. Like there's scenes where I feel like there is sexual tension.
There's more
even
sexual
though
tension with
writing,
them
there is no-
before or
Yes.
more than Kate.
Yes.
Him and Kate Bosworth. You know what it is? It's the Anakin and Padme dilemma. I like to call.
Oh yeah.
You have Hayden Christensen and Natalie Portman. Beautiful people, right?
They just don't have it though.
That's what you do. You're like, oh, Jim Sturgis is hot, and Kate Bosworth is hot. Put
I'm
them
not
together.
even
It's
that
gonna be
into
fine.
him. Like he's cute, but like
God, fuck
He
his
doesn't-
accent. By the way, I'm sorry. Look, some Brits cannot do American accents.
Yeah.
There are some Brits that like blow me out of the water. Christian Bale does it amazing. Daniel Day-Lewis, holy fucking shit, right? This man, Heath Ledger, like that man. I wouldn't have noticed he was from down under. I wouldn't have known that if he, if I had known that. Right now he's dead now, unfortunately. But
it's not that
goddamn,
bad.
dude, Australians. I know my Australians like coming through, but I
'cause of
can't do.
Bluey.
I know I can't do I can't do fucking anything else though. It
You know
keeps
what's
being
really
Australian.
good of
What?
this movie? The audio mix. It has a fabulous audio mix. The music is perfect. It's the perfect volume. Also, every slowed
Also
down
good music, too.
Yeah, it has great
Yeah.
music. But the slowed down sequences when they're playing cards and they're showing the cards being flipped
Kinda
over,
pretty fucking cool.
perfect sound effects. The way that it's just
think
I
it was
noted it was noticeably good, the audio mix.
I think especially when we watch older movies like 80s and like
You
know
could
70s,
tell the audio
you can
mix
tell that
is
shit was
fucked,
off.
yeah.
But this one, yeah, it was crisp. It was nice. It was clean. God, I don't know. I feel like they're trying to tell jokes a little bit in this. And I
Yes,
feel
they
like it
fall
doesn't
flat.
really work. Now maybe
Totally.
we were like just overlooking it last time, but like when we watched it this last,
No, we both
were just,
commented
like,
on it. We were like, why are all
it's a
the
little
jokes
cringe.
lame?
Yeah. Maybe I think we were lame back then, and we're like, oh, I don't know.
I must
we were
not have
more
noticed
forgiving.
before,
We were
yeah.
kind, and
Well,
we were
we're
ignorant.
also watching these
asinine.
movies with more of a critical eye than
I do like to be critical.
You know.
I do like to be critical.
So in the movie, there's this whole premise that when they're at the tables and they're doing all their coordinated effort to count the cards, they have to like do signals. Like for instance, one of the signals is putting your
Hand behind
arms
your back.
behind your back.
Yep.
Or like running your hands through your
You're-
hair. And I'm like, what happens if you just accidentally do that signal? Like I'm constantly like fidgeting and like running my hand. I could never.
I'd be like, oh, it's cold deck.
Yes.
Yeah, you
like,
couldn't do it.
You would
Well,
be
that's the thing.
sending
You couldn't do
signals
it.
like, oh, sorry, I just had some hair in my face. I didn't mean to tell you to like not gamble or whatever. I don't know.
I know. I feel like those were like, it has to be like very, I guess you have to make eye contact.
But they have
you
to
know?
be like normal also things.
Exactly.
That
You can't be
do.
like,
Yeah, exactly.
it's like, what's
Very
happening over there?
covert.
Right? Is it just me or I don't buy Jim Sturgis as a genius and I don't buy Kate Bosworth?
Yeah,
You know?
I agree. I don't buy any of
I was
the-
like, you're a
any of
genius.
this.
You're like fucking, your mind's like, I'm
No,
like, get the fuck
I
outta
do
here.
buy Kevin Spacey as that.
Oh, of course.
Like
He-
scumbag.
well, it's because he's a
professor.
good actor.
Yeah,
right?
that's
He's
true.
the best. Lawrence Fishburne, I totally buy as like a
Yeah,
badass motherfucker.
yeah, I do.
But like Jim Sturgis is out of his depth. I think Garfield could have really pulled it off. He can really like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you
I
saw
could see
Social
that.
Network.
And even the jokes, maybe.
Yeah.
There was like some joke stuff that Jim Sturgis just was not a thing.
Oh, Jimmy boy, just stick to your fucking accent and don't ever try to American. Fuck you for even trying. All right.
I even wrote in my notes how funny it was to watch the scene where he gets rejected by kissing.
Oh God, I couldn't watch it.
You were
There's
like,
I'm just
so
like,
disturbed.
It's really upsetting to watch. And Kate, I think she's a fine actress, but she doesn't vibe on set with him.
Yeah, no.
What's
They
up
just
with
don't
her? I
have
haven't seen her
chemistry.
recently. She
I
dead?
haven't either.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, is
she's
Kate?
dead.
Well, let's ask Siri.
She's dead.
Is Kate Bosworth dead? We'll find out soon. No. Wow, it just literally says no.
Says no.
It says, "Is she dead?" Result: no. That's really funny. So she's
Exactly
not
the
dead.
answer we were looking for.
Are you ready for the Rotten Tomato score for this?
Yeah, let me guess.
Please.
It's 41.
Wow, fucking close. 36. They tore it apart.
Yeah, of course.
Audience score.
It's formulaic. It's
What
yeah,
else?
I
What
don't
else is
know.
it?
I
Well,
just
you'll
know what
find
they're
out with the
gonna
critic
say.
consensus. Audience score is 66. So no one was really vibing. They're like, I don't know. It was like it's one of those.
Fine.
It's fine. It's watchable. I agree though. I could probably toss this on anytime and enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like
it is watchable.
there's never a time I've been like, oh,
It's
21's on.
candy. It's popcorn.
Yeah. If you were like flipping through the channels, 21 came on. I was like, fuck it. All right.
Yeah.
This is fun. This is good. I
It's
like
like when you
Vegas.
go to a
I like
party
gambling.
and like they have like pretzels. You never
Yeah,
buy pretzels.
Exactly.
But you're
They're
like,
like,
I'll
oh,
eat
it's here.
pretzels.
It's good.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like great, but like it's edible. I don't know. I'm eating it. I need to
This movie
eat.
is
You know.
edible.
Critic consensus: 21 could have been a fascinating study had it not supplanted. Oh fuck, this true story on which it is based with mundane melodrama. That's interesting.
Yeah, I think that's
They added
probably
too many white
pretty
people
good.
too,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's
At
true.
least they had 2 Asian characters, but the
Probably
original
would have
full
been more
team
interesting
was
if
just
they had
Asian,
done Asian and then also made it like a cultural movie.
right? I know.
Like they could have done a spin on both of those.
Exactly.
themes.
There could have been something there, but of course they fucking were afraid. Now this budget of 35 million, for 2008.
That's for shutting
pretty
down
like
casinos for filming.
Yeah, exactly.
I swear to God.
United States gross of 81. This is crazy though. With a worldwide gross of 159, this was a bona fide fucking hit.
That's
for
because
35
I think
million?
the concept sells the ticket.
Yeah,
right.
I think a lot of like around the world, people like fucking Vegas. You know, like I feel like,
Yeah.
well, obviously that's a place
It's
that
like
a lot
Tokyo.
of foreigners go.
It's like
Exactly.
Tokyo of America.
Exactly. It's like that's a place. There are like maybe 3 or 4 locations. If you're coming to America, you go to New York
New
City,
York,
Los
LA,
Angeles, Las Vegas, maybe Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah, that's a good
Maybe.
one.
But that's about it, right? Like, so that's like a big draw. Oh, this shit's super American. Yeah, we're gonna fucking run to this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It's got gambling. It's got like they like that shit. So, it was a hit. It was a hit.
I think the concept really does sell it though.
It's a good concept.
Yeah, it's a good
honestly.
concept.
I think it wasn't executed very
I
well.
agree.
I
but
it was
did
fun.
love
It was
the problem, the probability
Yeah, it was called fuck. I forget
question
what it's
at the
called.
beginning with the 3 doors. Two doors have a
There's a
goat.
fucking name for it.
That shit's so good.
Isn't it great?
Yes.
We love probability here, folks. All right. There's a probability that we're gonna get divorced. All right. It's not. It's like, you know, wait, what is it? 2/3. 2/3.
2/3?
Yeah. 33 and I don't know. It's
You
a good
sound really
percentage
good
that
at
we're gonna
math.
be. I do. And folks, moving on to our final, and honestly, way better than the other 2.
Yeah.
movies.
What the fuck's with that?
I'm so glad that we're ending on this because
Yeah.
Ocean's 11, 2001's Ocean 11. Ooh, 2001. You know what else happened in 2001, babe? Our last podcast. What's up? All right.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
2001 film Odyssey. All right.
Yep.
Same fucking year. All right.
I
Ocean's
literally thought you were
fucking
just
11.
gonna say 9/11.
No, babe. We moved on past that. We already talked about that.
Society has progressed past the need
Yes,
for
there's no
mentioning
need for that.
9/11.
You know what else? It's apparently is taglines because there are only 2. Oh wait, is there only no? Never mind. There's 5.
Fuck.
I was counting
That's
wrong.
so much
I was
worse than
counting
2.
wrong.
How do you miscount? You
I was-
literally can't do
because
math. How
no,
do you mistake 2
because
for
I
5?
look, I pasted without formatting. Okay, so it looked like my notes, but then it was actually the
it looked like
taglines.
5, but it was
Yes.
2.
No, it looked
It
like
looked
2,
like
but it was
2.
5. It's the other way. All right, tagline. You ready?
Yes.
Ocean's 11. Hollywood's A-list stars come together to pull off the most daring heist Las Vegas has ever known. 11 men, 3 casinos. Stop yawning.
I won't.
$150 million. One chance to pull it off. They're really getting into the numbers because, like, Ocean's 11. All right, let's throw that in. There's something about 3 casinos.
They're getting into the numbers.
All right.
That was
And then
way
there's
too
million.
long.
I
far
I
too
fell
long.
asleep after the
I
A-list.
stopped listening. I was thinking about other stuff.
Clearly, you were yawning and you were thinking about going to sleep, probably. And
I was definitely not thinking about the tagline that you were reading for 10 minutes. That's
anyways,
for sure.
I agree. It was a little too long. The next one. Are you in or are you out?
That's much better.
It's
Nice and
good. It's concise. You're like, fuck, I'm in. Look, if you saw who was in this shit, like, I'm
right.
like, Clooney,
What do you really need? No
Damon?
one's reading this tagline.
Pitt, oh shit, I'm in. Don't even tell me that Bernie Mac's in this shit. Don't tell me that we got fucking Julia Horseface Roberts in here.
When
I'm
you
sorry
were
for
just
that.
listing
That's what I
all of
guess.
their last names, do it again.
Clooney, Damon, Pitt.
It sounds like those are all characters for Super Smash Brothers, you know?
It actually kind of does.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Fucking, you got an amazing cast, all right? Except for Casey Affleck. Fuck that guy. Stop sexually harassing people, all right? I don't think it's that hard to not. You know who's never sexually harassed anyone? Me, all right? It's not that hard, folks. Just don't fucking do it, you idiots.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. Thank you for bringing this to the attention
It's very
of the
brave to
public.
bring
It
up.
is,
Yeah,
yes.
it's very brave. Don't do it. Don't sexually harass folks.
So you don't agree with people who sexually
I don't.
harass.
Can you believe
okay,
it?
okay. That is a hot take.
It is. You know what else is a hot take? This fucking next one. Go. 3 casinos. They like the fucking things. 11 guys. $150 million. Are you ready to win big?
It's too long again. It's too many things.
It was quicker than that first one.
Yeah,
the
but
first one's like,
still, I was
all right,
still,
so we got this many people.
I was like, maybe I'm gonna eat chips later. Like that's.
Are
what
you
I was
ready for-
thinking.
fuck off. Now this one's pretty good. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see what you think. They're having so much fun. It's illegal.
I mean, it's better that it was less words,
Yeah, I
In
don't
that
really
way.
like it though,
I don't
because it's
either.
like, I mean, they are having fun, but it's not like
but it's not fun.
they're like pulling a job. They're working.
Yeah,
you know
they're
what I mean?
working. Like this is work.
Yeah.
bitch.
Excuse me, sir. This is their they're professionals.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think basketball players are
Don't
having fun? Probably.
diminish
Actually, it
the
looks like
work.
a fun game. I know, but they're putting work in. And then our last one is place your bets. That's pretty good.
That's
I
way
kind of like
better.
that. If I saw Ocean's 11,
But
place
it
your bets, I'm
doesn't
like, fuck.
actually
pertain to anything because they're not
anything.
gambling at all. Yeah, I know, but it's like place your bets on if they're gonna make it or not. You know, like
Yeah.
I think it kind of works. Now, babe, I hear you have a little blurb for us. A little
do.
birdie once told me. A little bird. Was it Sam Morril that was saying like a little birdie never tells like really intense stuff? Wasn't that like it
Yes.
was really funny? A little
That was
birdie told
great.
me that shout out to Sam Morril. Please be on our podcast. That'd be cool.
yeah.
You're like he's not big enough to not be on it. You know what I mean? Like, all right, Taylor Tomlinson. Yeah, she's selling out shit.
I
but
think
like,
Sam Morrill's possibly more famous than she is.
no way.
Yeah,
Well, why isn't he selling out theaters and shit? He's not.
he is
He's
probably.
bullshit.
Probably.
$10.
Why are you doing this?
We
Can
always
can
bet
do
$10.
the
All
blurb?
right,
Can we do
fucking
blurb?
tell the blurb. I'm not stopping you.
The plan is set. The rules are clear. If all goes right for Danny Ocean's grifters, the payoff is $150 million. Divided by 11, you do the math. We've already established neither of us can do the math.
True. It's actually 160 something, and it's about 14 million a piece.
Okay.
They did the math on IMDb. I didn't do it.
Fabulous.
Continue.
Ocean's 11 brings the filmmaking talent of Academy Award-winning director Steven Soderbergh
Love him.
and enough star power to light up the Las Vegas Strip to this classy caper. George Clooney plays Danny, defying the odds in a high-tech split-second heist of 3 Vegas casinos, all owned by a stone-cold magnate who is dating Danny's ex-wife.
Don't do
a fixer, a pickpocket, a blackjack dealer, a flim-flammer, and others in well-defined roles are with Danny and his gambit. Are you in or are you out? Jackpot, baby. God damn it, I hate when these blurbs are like this. They're
Again,
so
jackpot
fucking cheesy.
doesn't
Why,
really
like,
make a lot of sense.
You could have just not included Jackpot Baby.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
The intern was like, he's going to love this.
Is that really how Soderbergh looks? Wow. I was actually surprised. He looks way younger. So this is a remake. Were you
Yep.
aware of that, babe?
Yes.
It's a remake of Ocean's 11 from like I don't know, fucking 60s or whatever, which is not a good movie. It's basically the Rat Pack. All right, you got fucking Dean Martin, you got Francis Sinatra. Okay,
But the problem is they all are bad
Sammy
actors.
Davis. It's just like there's not really a plot so much as them just like I don't know, we're gonna be cool in Vegas and they're like fucking This one is a legitimately good movie. All right, made by Steven Soderbergh, whose directing credits include the following: Traffic, which is fucking cool. Oh, I forgot I did Logan Lucky, Contagion. I don't know, The Informant, all the Ocean's movies, Out of Sight. I don't know, King of the Hill. What the fuck? I don't know. He's got a weird filmography, but he's good. He's a cool guy. He's a cool ass director, and you love to see it, right?
I do.
But this folks, this just has some cool fucking actors in it. This
It
has some
does.
cool.
They all do
cool
such
shit.
a good job too.
They do.
Except I guess the accent
Don't say
from
it.
Don Cheadle.
Don't say it. No, it's true. Don Cheadle famously has expressed regret for how bad his accent was. I think it's like not distractingly
It's not
bad.
distractingly bad.
But it is like when you think about it, you're like, oh, he totally goes in and out of it, kind of.
Yeah,
not so much that he
yeah.
sounds American, but he's like not hitting
it
the
just
right
yeah,
shit,
it doesn't
you know?
sound right. Yeah.
No, definitely not. I do have some interesting little facts for you, though.
Okay, great.
The Bellagio, which you're well aware of,
Yes.
let the crew tap into their security systems to get real surveillance footage of the casino.
That's cool.
So apparently one of the producers was good friends with like the Bellagio owner.
Oh, perfect.
So it allowed them again. It's fucking cool that they were
It
able to
is.
like film in like, you know. And
That is
like,
my favorite part of this movie is just all the Vegas
great?
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I mean like the heist stuff is kind of cool. I was getting a little bored. I was like, meh. I don't like we were watching Predator and I'm like, I don't like this strategic like
I like
all right,
strategy.
you do this and you do this and like the walkie-talkies.
What do you
and then
want?
You're gonna be here and then you're gonna be here. I don't know.
What do you want from
It's
your
not like
movies?
psychological enough. Like I like Matchstick Men. That's a much
That's a con
like
thing.
I know, but
They're
it's
doing a
not,
con thing in
it's
Ocean's
not
11.
like reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance, you weirdo. You're talking about like
Reconnaissance.
Renaissance.
Reconnaissance.
There you go.
It's not like that.
What's
in
wrong with
Matchstick
some
Men.
reconnaissance?
I just don't really like it. It just doesn't.
Why?
I don't know.
Exactly. You have no good argument.
Okay,
It's
so
the best
I'm
part
just
of any
I
movie.
like it now. Thank you.
Thank you.
for-
Yeah, exactly. See, I win because there's no reason that you don't like it. It's fucking interesting. What's the difference between Matchstick Men and this movie?
So many things.
All right, I guess so. Matchstick Men, shout out, good movie.
It is.
Nick Cage, you know,
It'll be in
please
the
be on our
trilogy
podcast.
at
That'd be
some
cool.
point.
Yeah, yeah. We'll probably do a con man thing, which is, you know, this one obviously is pretty conny, but we got some other cons.
What was that other one with the brick director?
You mean?
That was a con.
Ooh, that was
one.
good. I like that.
I hate it.
Con. Oh, Brothers Bloom.
Brothers Bloom.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
it.
classic. You know what else is cool? So obviously you have a lot of star power here. Clooney, right? What the fuck's her name? Jennifer, Jessica. Wait, what is her name? The bitch from
Julia
Mystic
Roberts?
Pit. Thank you. I forgot. I knew it was a J. Julia Roberts and you know, Matt Damon and Brad Pitt and all of them. They actually like took a pay cut so they could all be in it together. Because normally that shit like that would blow
they
your
couldn't.
budget up.
Yeah, they could not afford.
There's no way. They're like, all right, fuck it. We want to be together. You know who's a famous prankster?
Who?
George Clooney. That man loves
Really?
a prank. He pranks every
I
set he
love
goes into.
that
Isn't that great?
so much.
He's a professional like prankster. One thing they did for Julia is that they sent her a fake call to come in to like makeup at 5 a.m.
Yeah, call time.
Yeah, call time when she didn't have to be until noon. And like so she came.
God
like,
damn it.
Fucking classic Clooney, man. You know he's got his cute little pot-bellied pig. He's a
Oh, I
fucking,
did know that.
He's never like he's fucking bachelor, doesn't give a shit. He's fucking cool as hell. You know.
Is that why you're wearing the suit? Because you want to feel like him?
I mean, goddamn, that man can wear a fucking suit.
Yeah, he can.
He is so hot in this.
He is.
I think the one time you thought
he's
he wasn't.
hot in like Roseanne.
He's
dude.
always been hot. I feel like he got hotter with age. As soon as he got kind of like the salt and pepper look,
Yeah, he
You
does
know?
pull that off really
because
well.
he was like. He's like, oh, he's kind of young and hot, whatever. Like he almost like kind of like faded in a little bit, but as soon as he got that like classic look, you're like, oh fuck. And he always looks good.
I'm
with
like
the suits and
attracted
shit.
to his voice in Fantastic Mr. Fox, actually.
Right? He's got a great voice.
Yeah, he does.
Now you weren't as into Brad Pitt. He has a weird like sort of like shaved head, which
Yeah,
you're
his
into.
hair looks like total weirdness.
You don't
in
like
this.
Matt Damon because he has a
I just
weird
don't like Matt Damon.
Do you like Meth Damon?
I don't like Meth Damon either.
Jesse Plemons. Shout out, man. He's gonna win an Oscar for pretty soon. That man
He was
is an up
in
and comer.
Game Night, right?
Yes, he was, and in Breaking Bad and all kinds of
Yeah,
shit.
Black
Man, he's
Mirror,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a good, incredible actor. But he looks like Matt Damon
Meth
on Meth
Damon.
because from Breaking Bad. Anyways, but you don't like Matt Damon. You don't find him attractive. Who
Not
else? Do
really.
you find anyone else attractive in the cast?
I don't think so.
We
I mean, the
didn't-
main guy, the villain guy, was okay.
Just realized we didn't do Marry Fuck Kill for our second one for 21.
We're fucking this whole episode
I
up.
thought I had it. I'm sorry, folks. We're like,
It's fine. It's fine. Just skip it.
yeah,
it's
we're gonna move on. It's gonna be great. But obviously, look, I think Pitt's great. But one weird thing that fucking Pitt does that we couldn't get over is the fact that this man
Every fucking scene.
he eats constantly. This is actually a Brad
Always.
Pitt thing, is that he eats in all his movies, and we're kind of wondering why. I mean, obviously it's something that he like requests. It's not like people are like, "Are you fucking Brad Pitt, right? Are you
Right.
fucking eating this movie, or you're gonna get fucking fired? I'm gonna put you out in the streets. You never work in this town again." No, he's asking to fucking eat, and
That's crazy.
I don't know why
He just looks cool when he eats, though.
he does.
He's like the cocky guy eats apples thing.
Yeah.
but it's just whatever he eats.
I think it's just that maybe it humanizes him because he's so fucking attractive. You know, him eating, you're like, oh, he eats just like us. I think it also
like
you know?
allows him to look casual. It's like the casual thing. Like, I don't give a shit. That's kind of his thing. And so like the like, I'm not phased by what's happening.
It's weird that it's in every movie though.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what movie he's eating.
That's such a perfect way to convey that like, I don't give a shit attitude. It's like.
Do you remember how you were saying like, oh wait, they're gonna do several takes? Is he just like?
Yeah.
You remember the scene where they first see Tess walking down the stairs and shit? He ended up eating 40 shrimp in that for that scene because he was eating fucking shrimp cocktail.
I would never do that.
Isn't that crazy? I don't know what it.
How
Brad
the
Pitt's just like,
fuck?
fuck it. I don't know. I'm just gonna eat. And he's in such good shape. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
Right?
Like,
he's not like a fat piece of shit. Right? Don't cut it. It's funny. All right. But he ate 40 shrimp.
I hate
right?
you.
Now you might ask, Corey, could you please give us an itemized list of every single thing that he ate in this movie? Because I'm very curious.
Yes, please.
Let me please. There's actually this cool little website here that I found that's called Snackalong, which is like something that
food eaten
you're
in
allowed.
movies?
Yeah, basically it's like telling you like the recipes, so you could potentially
That's
eat along
awesome.
with the movie. I think
I
that's
love
fucking
that.
cool, isn't that? So here's what Brad Pitt eats, and it's really great. Nachos is the first thing he eats. He's munching on that. In 5 minutes into the movie. Then he drinks a brown drink. We're not sure of what it is exactly. Probably a hard liquor of some kind. At 6 minutes and 8 minutes. Then he drinks some delicious tea at 11 minutes. Then a niçoise salad, it's very specific, at 14 minutes. Right? And then espresso and treat. That treat is probably something delicious, like a slice of banana bread at 20 minutes. This is fucking crazy. He smokes a cigarette. I forgot he smoked a cigarette. He did at 21. Then he drinks a big soda, delicious big soda when he's watching the Peking
I'm
Acrobats.
literally just remembering,
at 22.
like, thinking about all the takes that he had to do for all these.
Crazy, right? Cotton candy. Can you imagine eating a bunch of cotton candy at 23 minutes? This is like every 4 minutes. Sorbet. Raspberry.
This is just in this movie.
And this is only 24 minutes in.
Oh my God. Okay, but don't keep going because it's
No, I'm gonna martini, mystery salad. All right, I want to lollipop, ginger ale, shrimp cocktail. There's the 40 shrimp, Red Bull, ice cream, jelly beans, cheeseburger, and that's it. That's pretty
great.
fucking crazy,
that's
isn't
really
that?
so much food.
That's 10,000 calories. That's like, how is
Seriously.
he the way he is? Why are you the way that you are? I hate
it
so
is
much
over many
about what you
months
choose to be.
and, like
I know. It's fucking crazy, isn't it? Guess who originally was going to be Linus, Matt Damon's character?
Meth Damon.
No, but it does start with an
Uh,
This is a great fucking clue if you could.
it's
fucking
Fear.
get it.
It's Fear. What's his name?
Come
dude?
on, babe, you got this.
Dude,
He says,
doing
this-
Fear, dude.
Yeah,
He's doing
it's
it.
fucking-
What is it?
Come on, it's one of the brothers. It's not New Kids on the Block. It's not Donnie.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg.
There it is.
Mark
yeah,
Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, she got there eventually. It took her longer than I had hoped it would. Mark Wahlberg. How would he have? I don't know. I guess
I
he
think
would
he
have been
would have
okay.
done it.
He would have
Sure.
done fine.
He
The
would've
one
done
movie
great.
he shouldn't have done is The Happening. That man could never be a science. Can you believe it? The bees. They're all going away. Can you believe it? That was
He's
pretty. I was
so
like,
bad in that movie.
what?
So is Zoe
No.
Deschanel. It's so weird.
Oh, it's the weirdest movie. We'll eventually get to that. But he was doing Planet of the Apes. Good choice, bro.
Yep.
Good choice. That movie's fucking horrendous.
Oh, really?
That's one of the worst movies to ever come out, ever.
How have we not watched it yet?
It's Tim
I love
Burton, too.
terrible
Did you know that?
movies. No.
That's where he met Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh.
So we have that to blame for that.
Oh, okay.
That terrible.
But wait,
They're
what
still
about
together.
Fight Club? Fight Club was before.
Excuse me. Did Tim Burton have anything to do with that movie?
Oh no. Yeah, you're
exactly.
right.
So fuck yourself.
Why did I think that?
Exactly.
All right. So
Fucking
fuck yourself.
Exactly. Fuck yourself. All right. I won't have it. All right. Now you know those brothers, Virgil and Turk.
Yeah.
You weren't as into it. All right. You had the fucking shitty Casey Affleck, and then you had Scott Conn, son of James Conn,
Who's that?
the father in Elf.
Oh.
He was
yeah.
also, in Misery,
Yeah.
and he played a Sonny Corleone
You
in
must stop.
The Godfather. They massacred. Wait, hold on. They massacred my boy. They massacred my boy. That was
Amazing.
fucking good. Massacred my boy. Right? He got shot so many times in that movie. It's great. Anyway, that's Scott
Okay,
Conn's kid.
great.
Isn't that crazy?
That is very crazy.
Because it's Con with
Uh-huh.
2 A's.
Uh-huh.
How cool is that? How it's spelled?
That is very cool.
Con. You gotta like Con. Pretty cool. Anyway, those two guys, Originally, they were thinking of doing Owen and Luke Wilson.
Oh,
Would have been better.
I would have loved
would have been better.
Definitely would.
It really would have been better. Honestly, I just think the script was kind of weak for them. That was the one part that was like,
I agree.
These guys are kind of like, I don't know.
It was.
It just seemed to fall flat.
Yeah.
Everything else was super cool.
Yeah, it was.
And, like classy.
Like
and you had
fun. The
Andy
dialogue
Garcia
was,
and
like,
you had fighting over Tess. Yeah, that
yeah.
shit's like fucking cool. But yeah.
Do you remember at the beginning of the movie when there was a poker table full of guys I wanted to fuck?
Now, I actually have this list here.
It's
that
so
says all
funny.
the
Like it's not
specifics.
just guys that I'm into, but it's guys that I like had sexual awakenings about because it was
There
like
were like three guys and three sexual awakenings.
Yes, like
Yeah.
like in different parts of my life. Like it's so funny. So let's go through who they are.
Do you have them on there?
I have 3 of them. I don't know who the fourth one
That's
is.
okay, I got them all.
So one of them was Topher Grace from that 70s show, who I was definitely in love with,
course you were.
mostly because he's so
Me?
much like you.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like
He is so much like you.
but he has all the like I don't know. He gets in his way a lot more than I do.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And he
Well,
puts
I
his foot
mean,
in his
like-
mouth more, but yeah,
Oh, like the character. But I'm saying like the actor's vibes.
I get that. Yeah,
And like his vibes as a person is very much like you.
for sure.
Then also Joshua Jackson, who's
Of course,
Pacey,
Pacey.
from Dawson's Creek,
Love to see it.
which I watched way too old. I think I was
24.
24 when I first watched Dawson's Creek, and I was like, it felt like I was 14 again.
I don't want to wait for it to be over.
So then I had a re-sexual awakening about Joshua Jackson.
You're like, damn.
When he was a 16-year-old, I guess, in the show.
Is that upsetting to see?
Yeah,
No.
it is. And
then
then there's
who else?
also Shane West from
Ah.
Walk to Remember, who
Wait, what does he say? He's
I
like,
was watching
"Jamie,
that movie when I was 14.
I
and
want to
like,
have a walk to remember with you. I think
Yeah,
he says that
yeah,
at one
it's
point,
just like
right?
that.
He's like, I want to remember this walk.
I was definitely in love with him, 100%.
Probably. Did you have any posters, by the way? Were you like a poster girl? Like that you had like a poster of a guy?
Not of a guy.
Or like a
Usually
dreamboat?
movies and.
What'd you have? As like a
Well, I said
tween?
earlier I had like Fear and Loathing and like
But that was like when you were older, wasn't it?
like 16.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know, when I was 13.
Before that, yeah, what'd you have? Like
Okay,
Jesse
no,
McCartney?
No, what I had. No, I didn't have that.
Thank God.
I had notebook paper that I had written lyrics to Reliant K songs
Oh,
onto
boy.
the notebook paper, and then
Someone's gonna
I
really.
papered my walls with
Someone's
fucking
really gonna like
Reliant K and like Boys
all about
Like
that shit.
Girls.
I don't even know what you're saying. That sounds like nonsense garbage to me because I've never heard of anything that you've said.
I want to kill myself since
You
I
should.
mentioned that on mic.
You should. You should. Bruce Willis was originally cast as Danny Ocean. What do you think about that? You kind of hate Bruce Willis, don't you?
I don't hate him. No.
You hate him. Who'd you say is
Stop
terrible?
saying
You
that.
hate. Yeah, she hates Bruce Willis. No, who was the person that you said is shitty and terrible, and you hate when they're in anything?
I don't know.
You definitely said that one time.
About who?
You said someone is like really bad and like connecting with anyone. Who was it? It was someone from earlier on.
It was Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
Yep.
Sometimes
watched
it's right
The
to
Rock.
slap a woman.
Yeah, that guy sucks, dude. He sucks.
Hey, he's dead.
So much.
Hey, he's dead.
He's super sucks, even though he's dead.
He's dead. We can't talk ill of him.
I can.
I guess you can. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Weren't you just talking ill of someone who's dead earlier?
Probably. What? Paul Walker?
Kevin Spacey.
Fuck that guy.
Kate Bosworth.
I mean, Kevin Spacey's career is dead, so yeah, there was something
Yeah,
there.
that counts. That counts.
Babe, do you remember when they had that whole line where they're talking about all the things they needed for the job? And you're like, I wonder what all those mean.
Oh, I looked them up too.
Me too. But go ahead, babe. I like to hear your
there's
sexy.
too many to like.
Honestly,
it's
too much. But it was pretty cool. Yeah, like
they
we'd
name
lose
all
you
these
guys.
different types of cons, but they're all mostly named after people who did cons that were
Right.
like that.
Or for some reason, like they said, Ella Fitzgerald, right?
Yep,
Just
yep.
commercial for Memorex.
Leon Spinks, the Lost in Translation, which is just means they're talking in complete gibberish to confuse the person. Like there's all these different ways
God, I
of
wanna
conning people, and
love-
they have
love a
names.
good con.
Yeah,
God, I want to con someone. How can we con?
I mean, we would have to be criminals.
All right, fine. I won't do it.
All right.
Now, this is an example of a good ass remake. You know, some remakes
Yeah.
are balls. They can suck my fucking left
This one
nutsack through the
and
fucking jeans. Okay,
Cinderella deserves.
you are weird with that shit. All right,
I
yes.
like it.
I don't even call it a remake because it's like a fucking live action
Reimagining.
adaptation.
It's
right?
reimagining.
It's reimagining.
No
The
men,
Wiz.
to be exact.
So, like the Wiz.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of some other good like remakes. Like The Thing, 1982's The Thing is a remake technically, and it's much better. The same with The Fly, right? There are plenty of these. But as far as like, I don't know. This one just like totally just reinvents it in so many different ways. And it's awesome. It's got such a cool soundtrack. Didn't you talk about the soundtrack, baby? You were talking about that a
Yes,
little bit.
I
Tell
wrote
me
that
about
I liked
everything.
the sleazy funk intrigue music. which I really do like. And also it's very Vegas-y in its sort of like 70s Vegas almost is like that how that music is.
Hell yeah.
But honestly, when this movie lost me, do you want to know when it lost me?
Please.
The moment it started to feel like a spy movie.
I gotta love a good spy movie.
I fucking don't.
Get the crew together. Let's
I
fucking
don't
go.
give a shit.
Someone's doing some crazy shit in the
I
ceiling.
liked the beginning where it was like the dialogue and like the sort of like personal interest, like getting the group together.
Yeah, I like that too. It's one of my
That's
favorite
my
fucking
favorite
montage.
things.
Yeah.
So
What's wrong?
But like as soon as it starts being like, all right, you meet me in here, and then you have to walk past this, and then you do.
I feel
this,
like
and
you were
then
engaged.
grab
You were
the thing,
engaged.
and like
You were
not
engaged.
really. Like I wrote it in my notes that I was falling out. Like at that point. So
I saw you. You were paying attention. You were with it 100%. It was great.
I hate spy shit, babe.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't have a good reason. It just doesn't intrigue me.
I don't know. I like it. I like that everyone has their own specialty. You know, like Danny Ocean's like the leader, and like Matt Damon's like a pit.
Did you used to play that when you were a kid? You're like, okay, I'm a spy, and you're the weapons guy.
Hell yeah, dude!
And
You have no idea how great that would be to like get. I think about that. I like if I was gonna pull a job, who would I want on my team? You know,
who would be on your team?
who would be like on my team?
What
Are you
would I
actually
do?
asking me?
Yeah. What would I do?
You do all the fucking tech shit. You'd be like on the fucking headphones. Be like, all right.
You know what I
I'm
used to
taking
get
off
when
the-
like I used to have like weird colored hair with my I'd have like black hair with like pink highlights.
What?
Just that one bitch from NCIS.
NCIS. Fucking everyone's fucking father was like, oh, that's
That's
I'm
like yeah, it's
getting
such a dad thing.
getting a
Like,
weird
you look just
yeah,
like her.
wow,
Like,
that Abby chick, she's looking okay.
yeah,
You know?
that was totally a dad move.
Yeah, dads were like, "Oh my god, my goodness, a
I'd be, like,
goth lady
awkwardly,
that's
like,
good with computers. That's
staring
wild.
down at their New Balances, just hoping this moment would end.
Got to keep with the white socks pulled up. The jorts,
Oh, the
Shit.
jorts,
little polo,
little polo,
ill-fitting polo.
tucked in.
Damn, tucked in.
Noises when they sit.
Damn, should I fucking?
You're already that.
Maybe I should. I do make noise sometime. That would be a good Halloween costume, like a quintessential dad.
Yeah.
Why don't I own a pair of New Balances? I probably should, right?
Because you want me to fuck you again.
Oh, you're right. You're not into that. You're not into like a fucking
Those
fanny
shoes,
pack.
those like New Balance like tennis shoes,
Those are the worst things that
please
ever-
don't touch my penis shoes.
I am surprised anyone that owns those shoes ever gets laid. They must be very like. They're
No
like,
one
"Oh,
has gotten
fuck, all
a
right."
hand job and cargo shorts since Nom.
Very good. You love to see it, babe. Are you ready for the Rotten Tomato score?
I am.
Take a guess, bitch. Ooh, that was. Did
That
I,
was
did I hit
super.
it?
Yeah, that was.
No,
really
no, no, no.
loud.
I didn't do it.
I know,
didn't
but
do it. All right.
don't do it.
I'll do it again. All right,
Stop.
fuck you.
All right, I think Rotten Tomatoes probably loves this. It's an 89.
Yeah, they were fucking gargling on their ball sacks. 83, pretty close.
Yep.
Audience score of 80. Solid movie. Honestly, the best of the three by far.
Definitely.
Like, if I were to ever like,
Like quality film, 100%.
hell yeah, this movie's so fun. Rest in peace to a late great Bernie Mac, but it's just got such a great Elliot
Yes.
Gould, fucking Carl Reiner. Do you even know who Carl Reiner is? Rob Reiner's father.
Sounds familiar, but I was just thinking about Ross's dad. Do you remember him? In
Elliot
it?
Gould. Yeah,
That's him. Okay.
yeah, that's him. And then you had that little guy in the Peking acrobats. I forget the fucking character's name.
Oh yeah,
He was an actor. He was just a Peking acrobat.
that's
And they're
really
like, hey,
cool.
You.
I mean, he did kill the game.
Right? And then who else? The fucking am I missing anyone in the team? 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm trying to count everybody. I guess it was fun. It was great. Great soundtrack, great everything.
So what about Bechdel test?
It
Does not pass.
does not pass because there's one woman, her name is Tess.
And
Tesla.
she's-
Wait, what is Tess short for?
Tessa?
That's not a real name. You made that up on the spot.
Okay, yeah. I
Good
did.
job, by the way, on
Well,
making
that's
that
a really
up.
cool name. I'm glad
Tesla,
I could make
I think is what it is.
I'm sorry, yes.
Teska. I don't know. It's not a
Yes.
real name.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably like Elizabeth. No, Elizabeth. No, never mind. I was thinking something. It
Yeah,
fell
it's
flat.
that.
But it's good stuff. Now I have a critic consensus for you, and
Okay.
it says, as fast-paced, witty, and entertaining as it is star-studded and coolly stylish, Ocean's 11 offers a well-seasoned serving of popcorn entertainment. This is just a fun fucking movie.
Yeah, it is fun.
This shit is fun. Like, I always have a good time.
Yes.
Honestly, and I want to talk to you briefly about the sequels. All right? Ocean's
Okay.
12 was a script that was it was a completely original script, but no one was going to buy it. They're like, I don't know, fuck it, buy that script, and then, like, paste on Oceans to that shit. super disjointed, super fucking weird. Don't see it. Don't waste your time.
Okay.
Like that movie would have been good if it wasn't Oceans, but they tried to put that shit on top of it. Oceans 13 got back to like kind of basics. I like that shit.
Yeah,
way
I've
more.
heard somebody, maybe it was you that said
Ocean's
you
13
liked
is better.
Ocean's 13.
But nothing beats the original.
Right.
Ocean's 11 is fucking great. Ocean's 13 is like second best. You're like, oh, fuck it. Yeah, let's go. Al Pacino's like, oh, what are you doing in my... Wait, hold on. Got a car. What are you doing in my... I can't do a fucking Al Pacino, but, you know, what are you doing in my casino? This is crazy. No, that fucking sounds more like...
I don't know what's
walking.
happening.
Oh, my God. This is great. And wait, did that sound like Travolta?
I don't know what's happening, though.
So what you got to remember is
sounds
that...
like Travolta.
Who did that sound like?
Travolta, I think.
No.
All right.
You need more cowbells
That's
if you're
better.
gonna make a hit record.
You're
Christopher
clipping.
Walken.
You're clipping the thing.
But that's good because this is what people come for. If they're not here, then they're there. So, budget for this, a little pricier. You know, you got some A-list talent, even with the fucking pay cuts that they took. $85 million, right?
Okay.
You know, had to be done.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, they're filming in Vegas. That probably cost a pretty
That
penny.
a lot.
You know, United States gross of 183. They're like, fuck, all right, that's pretty good. Oh my god. The worldwide gross of 450 million. They're like, folks, we got to fucking
Yeah,
hit.
dude.
Someone call the
That's
presses.
because that shit was so fun.
Call- And also the star power.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that shit,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're like Clooney,
That's how
Pitt,
you sell
and
tickets.
Damon,
That's why.
and fucking Julia Louise. Wait, what's her name? Julia
Roberts.
Roberts. Thank you.
Stop, Julia
Forgot her
Louise
name.
Dreyfus.
And Julia Roberts at this point was making like 20 million in pictures. This is early 2000s. So this is right after Aaron Brockovich,
Oh, okay.
which she fucking won the Oscar
I
for.
know.
Don't
The
know.
best.
Okay, me like that.
No, I
ain't,
love
like,
it.
Fucking cool. I got 450. They're like, fuck, we gotta make a sequel, which is weird as shit, right? And they did good though. And does this? Oh, it doesn't pass Bechdel test. Fuck,
No.
man. There's so few women in this shit.
I already asked that.
Did you?
Yeah. Because we were like, there's only Tess, and then we went into her name for a
Oh
long
yeah,
time.
and then we said Tessica. Oh, Tessica. That's what it's short
Tessica,
for. Yeah,
that's
it's
it.
Tessica. Of course. All right, Marry, Fuck, Kill.
Yeah.
You hit me first.
Okay.
Do the jump.
Matt
please.
Damon, Brad Pitt, and Carl Reiner.
Wow, I thought you'd do Clooney. Of course.
know.
You threw
I
me for
did.
Clooney. Yeah. Kill Carl Reiner's on his way out. Wait, who is it? You said Pitt and Damon.
Yeah.
Fuck Damon, marry Pitt. That man's like
Good
you know,
call. That's
hell yeah.
long-term
Would you
investment.
say that right? Exactly. Like Damon's
No,
like
I'm with you there.
Damon's kind of a fuck up a little bit. Remember, he got like stuck in like he went into the building and then they had to fucking
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
he's a little too like impulsive. So just fucking fucking run. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Dump and jump? No, what's the fucking thing? The expression where you fuck someone
Fucking
and then you leave.
run.
That's not it.
That is it.
It's pump and
Pump
dump.
and dump.
Pump and dump. Yeah. So he'll pump
Yeah,
and
that's
dump
the
in
more
me.
crass, hurtful
Pump
one.
and dump inside of me, deep inside of me, and whilst Brad will be the long-term investment.
Wow, nice. Do you see this right now?
Look at this kid, he's so cute. Holy shit, it's young fucking. Oh, I love that. All right, and with that, folks, we have really, hopefully delved into the heart of Vegas and what it makes Veronica Veronica. Simba. I'm surprised he didn't fucking claw you a little bit.
I was very afraid.
I was too. Veronica's from Vegas. She is desert trash, and it's pretty obvious now. You're like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, dude. Anytime I've told someone, "Oh yeah, I'm from Vegas," they're like, "Yeah, that makes
checks
sense.
out.
Yep.
Yeah, for
No,
sure.
that's good.
So folks, I hope that we have given you some insight into not only my wife's psyche, but also just the great city of Las Vegas. Please go to I almost said New Vegas.
New Vegas.
I was gonna say Nevada. Excuse me, Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada. Excuse me, and gamble a little bit.
Yeah.
Have a good time. You get free
What
drinks
happens
if you're
in
just
Vegas stays in Vegas.
Right.
Meet some people, have a good time.
crack
cruise
open
around,
a
crank some
brewski
tunes.
and Joe Dirt, and we got all right, fucking, bring it back, of course. Spend a little cash, have a little fun, get down tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, get down tonight.
Thank you.
And with that, folks, I think we're signing off, babe. Hit them with it, because it might be a couple Tuesdays, but it's coming.
See you next Tuesday.
You fuckers.
Don't
Just
say
fucking-
fuckers.
I'm sorry. We'll see you next Tuesday,
Apologize.
folks. I'm sorry. We love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.